YouTube, what's up? And welcome back to part 23 and the conclusion of the Dynamax run here in the Pokémon Emerald Rogue 2.0 playthrough. Today, as you can see on the bottom of the screen, we have all 8 gym badges now, which means we have to get through 6 more notable fights in order to successfully complete and win this run. And that, of course, is going to be against the 4 Elite Four members, a champion, and then the final fight against the rival, which in this particular run is actually me, aka Brandon, whatever this kid's name is. So, you can see the sprites above my head. Here's a quick little preview of the team. Everybody's at level 85, but the first level cap is 88 for the first of the 4 Elite Four members. And then it goes up by 3 every time after that, until we get all the way to level 100 for the last couple fights. So, we had a great team at the start of the previous episode in part 22, but everything fell apart very quickly and we lost everybody except for Baxcalibur and Primarina. Alright, now, we also had a Pelipper at the start of last episode, but we lost it. This is a different Pelipper, so we're going to this rest stop here, straight across from where I'm looking, because that's how you get all the good hold items and all the good move tutor moves. And we did not get there once in part 22. It just never showed up. We went to a couple legendary encounters. We got a Raging Bolt. We lost it right after. And then we got a Celebi. But we can't, we have good Pokemon here, and we had good Pokemon last time. But the Pokemon themselves can only carry you so far, right? They need hold items, and they need movesets that are good if you want to, put in some work with them. So, we got to go get the movesets juiced up, and to do that, we're going to go here. But first, we got to go through either this, what is this, a grass route, Verdant, or the tough, confusing route, but it doesn't really matter because I'm probably not going to swap anybody on the team, so let's just do this. Let's go play Pokemon Showdown against youngster Joey, and then we juice up the movesets and get ready for the first Elite Four member. By the way, I seen a new homie in the stream, man. Welcome in, welcome in. Sorry, I was balls deep in the intro. I had to get through it. Execute, Goon, and what else? Fearow? What a weird selection of guys. But we already have a better Grass Psychic type. So we're rolling with Celebi. Aura Sphere, Metal Powder for the Ditto that we don't have. And never will. Let's go look around for some items. At this point in the game, too, you do want to try to avoid as many trainers as possible because... Not because you're scared, but because they all have legendaries at this point. And, I thought she was walking back and forth in a straight line. I didn't know it was a square loop. And here we go. Let's see if there's a legendary here. Right as I just got done saying that, too. Okay. Overquill can one-shot me with a poison jab, so we gotta take that thing out. And I guess we'll just go Power Gem into Swellow to bone it, but we got an Icicle Spear Overquill. Ain't no way we're losing Fluttermane on the first battle. The thing I love about Jazzy holding this loaded dice is we're guaranteed a minimum of 4 hits. Should be enough to get an Overquill. It's not. We need the 5th. Crap. If it clicks Poison Jab but we don't get the 5th, oh no. It went Toxic. We're saved. I thought that would for sure be strong enough. We're adamant, baby. What the heck? Sigilyphs, whatever. I could live even a Shadow Ball if it goes for that. So in that case, we just D-Gleam and I don't even need an Icicle Spear. I could just crunch it, but we got lucky. It was just a Toxic. First battle again. I'm making bad plays just like yesterday when we lost Scizor. We always do in this game. Scissor's one of my goats, and I just sack it every time we play this. What's up, Patrick? I see you, man. Hey, there's your Flutter still. Okay. Do I have a Pecha or something? You know what? We still got a bunch of other junk. Our bag is completely full, so we need to sell stuff when we get to the rest stop. We got Malasadas and okay, all the other stuff. Get me off this route, man. Gates to Infinity, though. What's up, man? It's nice to meet you. Okay, we gonna have to outplay a spinner. Dude, this route is chock full of trainers, bro. There you go. There you go. Thank you for cooperating. Get me away from this guy, bro. Qualot berries? Don't want them. They don't do nothing. Max elixir? Just kidding. Dude. Why is this clown here? Mystic water? Actually, we can... No, Prim already has specs. We could give him Mystic water to Rage, but we already have Sea Incense. Isn't that the same thing? Let's surf on the water and see if we can kind of cheese these items. See? Bro has no idea. We can just go right around them. But it's the thing to evolve Galarian Slowbro. Alright. There was a couple other items down bottom, but it's kind of whatever. So it's time to fight Bro and see what happens, man. This is going to be tough. We do need to pay attention to his team today. But we do have access to Dynamax in this fight, so... We still, again, we can't get a moveset on this thing because we haven't been to the move tutor yet, so... We could still throw an item onto Ruthie here. I don't have much hold items, though. It's got to be a berry. Nothing else that benefited us there. We'll go with the citrus. And see, the moveset for this, you know, we got Pump Blast. I would like to make this Hyper Voice with Liquid Voice, but we're still just Torrent at this point, so that's why we're running Pump. Or else I'd probably lead it alongside Pelly. We will at some point, but this guy led off yesterday with a Wormadam Trash Form and something else, so I want Mystical Fire on Flutter. Let's dance, kid. You know, it's like looking in the mirror. Let's play some Pokemon here. Yeah, Zogo, I'm going to toss items if I have to make space, but we're going to liquidate the bag when we get to that place. Ludicolo and Rouge. By the way, Baxcalibur's sprite looks kind of bugged now. It doesn't look shiny anymore, and it had like a weird black sparkle when it came out. The game's probably just glitching. Okay, what's the play here? We could Dynamax Power Gem to set up Sand, right? Because if Armarouge is Focus Sashed, it would then go down to the Sand at the end of the turn. That's a play. We could change weather the following turn. And we probably just Icicle Spear Ludicolo. I feel like this kid might actually Dynamax turn 1. I'm gonna go for that play. We're gonna go for Max Rockfall. I guess in that case, you know, why wouldn't I Phantasm? But I'm just thinking about setting up the Sand. Because I think Armarouge is sashed. But going for Phantasm to drop the defense of Ludicolo would help ensure that I one-shot with an Icicle Spear. So I'm going to Phantasm. But if it's Focus Sash, that's going to be unfortunate here. Let's make the play. Yeah, right, this thing actually has Rogue in its name. Oh, you just fake out? That's fine. That's annoying, but it's fine. Is it Sash or not? It's not. Kind of surprising. Okay. Could work with that. What else you got, kid? Agronius. I think we then Phantasm Ludicolo. But I wouldn't be able to one-shot Aggron. We might have to just double Aggron. I'm concerned with Aggron and the steel attacks into Flutter, right? So, like, Phantasm to this is probably going to do like 75%, and then Spirit will still take it out, especially after the defense drop. We'll just let Ludicolo do Ludicolo things. Damn, it brought it all the way down to Sturdy. That's crazy. It's too bad I didn't have a spread move on Jazzy here, but... You got Rogue and Scarlet, Zogo? Yeah, it's fire Pokemon. That's gonna do 0. Okay. It all depends what Bro's gonna... Oh, jeez. What's he gonna Dynamax in the back? You know what? It could be this, so I'm gonna go Rockfall into this and set up Sand. At this point, Ludicolo is at -2 defense. Did Dynamax this. Please don't Max Guard. Or we got a problem. It didn't Max Guard. Nice. We smoked this kid. Okay, Ludicolo is at -2. It's going to get blown back by Icicle Spears. Again, we guaranteed 4 hits minimum. Probably only need 3. Maybe even 2, but yeah, 3. Okay. Now you need Cerule Edge. Zogo, I could trade you a Cerule Edge, man. Because you said you had something to trade me. If you want Cerule Edge, I got you. Let me know, though. Whatever you want, whatever you want. Okay, who's the last Mon in the back? We smoked this guy. I think he only has 1 Mon. Oh, 2. Okay. He still has the Flareon. Why am I not writing this down, by the way? We're going to need to know this team for the end. And the freaking Ditto. That's right. And it transforms into Bax, but it's not going to have loaded dice. So who do we double dip on, right? I could double dip and take a KO into either one. I could think Bax is more of a threat. We could just D-Gleam and an Icicle Spear Bax. At least break a potential Sash on Flareon. Question is, do we win the speed tie on Ditto? We do. So it's not a Scarf Ditto confirmed. Okay. We win. Now, why does this kid have a... Oh, he doesn't have a Bax Caliber. He has a Ditto. We gotta write down the team. Oh, it's... That was obvious. It was Flare, but why didn't I even think about that? No, man. Sorry, Patrick. No way, dude. Okay. That's a bad look. That's really bad. That was probably our strongest Mon besides... Actually, in doubles without Dragon Dance on Jazz, that probably was our strongest Mon. Oh. Okay. Let me write down his team real quick, because we're probably going to need that for the final fight. Now we're going to have a hell of a hard time getting there, though. Flareon, Armoroge, Ludi, Ditto. I thought about attacking the Flareon at first, and then I was like, nah, we gotta go after the other guy. I'm gonna grab a Goon, by the way. Yeah, oh, Aggron, good call. I can't believe I just did that. Yeah, Ludi, Armoroge was the lead. Flareon, Ditto, Aggron. Oh, Moltres. So wait, he has 3 fire types. He's gonna at least have 2 of those 3 in the final fight. So that bodes well for us as long as we can keep Pelly and Prim. Actually, that was my last Great Ball, by the way. 3 fire types: Flareon, Moltres, and Armoroge. Huh. Sure, we'll take out this Flareon so we get level cap on Goon. Moltres on the Stadium, for real. Oh, dude. Fluttermane is so insanely strong. Welcome back, Ruthie. You're still on the team, but we just lost Fluttermane. That was unfortunate. Damn. Oh, man. Okay. Onward we go. Let me add Obstagoon real quick. That Fluttermane was going to be so good. Why are there so many Goons? Yeah, because only like 3 Pokemon spawn on those routes. So they're just everywhere. Alright. Let's go battle it up against this Chucklehead. Who has like the worst IVs? I'm probably going to risk IVs. Try to get a little boost on something. Celebi is pretty bad. Again, this doesn't really matter. I guess I could risk... something else. Wait, this is a 0 attack? Oh, I mean, this Bax has always been like that, but... No wonder everybody's living Icicle Spear. I'm gonna risk the IVs on Bax. We don't have to fight this guy, by the way. Because a lot of times they give you a bad team, but it's fun. Let's do it. Alright. Let's wager Jazzy and try to get plus 10s across the board with all the IVs. If we lose, we get minus 10 to all 6 IVs. Yeah, it's essentially a Nuzlocke, Ruthie. If Pokemon get KO'd, they're gone forever and there's nothing you can do about it. Serena Indeedee. Okay, don't have Psychic. Ooh. You do have Psychic Surge. Kind of funny because both your Pokemon block priority, right? Psychic Surge makes it so you can't use priority attacks, but Serena has Queenly Majesty, which also blocks priority. Wow, what a set, huh? Let's look at the squad, see what we can do. We got a Granbull in the back. It's actually pretty good. Lonely Nature on a special attacker is always a thing. Impish Pert's good, depending on the set. And a Rash Granbull is also a slap in the face. With a Citrus, Pert has Expert Belt. Life Orb PZ gonna hit like a truck. Wow. So they gave me 3 natures that actually don't help the Pokemon at all. Because they made this one Impish and he's actually a special attacking Pert. Probably have to swap this out so we don't take a Trop Kick from Serena. So we swap Pert into Granbull. Does Granbull actually have Intimidate? It doesn't really matter. I gotta go to it anyway. And does Uproar... I don't know how Uproar actually works in doubles. I'm just gonna click Uproar. Let's see what happens here. That's whatever. We can't risk taking a Trop Kick. Oh, that's gonna hurt so bad. Yeah, I think we're cooked. Holy crap. We already lose. What is Uproar gonna do, man? That's 0 damage. And there's the Trop Kick, which would have been into Pert. Yeah, we... Ugh. Why does Granbull get to... Oh, because I'm stuck into Uproar. I was like, why am I picking an attack on this? That's GG's. All it has to do is click Expanding Force, yeah. Alright. So Jazzy getting a minus 10 across the board. That's why you should never do these, because you never know what team you're going to get, but... Oh. Wait, what? Serena missed HJK. It should go down to Recoil. Unless it takes it now? Kept going and crash? Okay. Come on, game. Work with me here. Whatever. You just miss a high jump kick and don't take the 50% recoil? Not that it matters, but it's kind of annoying. Impish Nature, special attacker. Okay, well, at least we get to see the Pokemon in the back, so that's cool. But it don't matter. Damn. I still don't know how I feel about throwing Dragon Dance onto Baxi. But now we got a minus 10 to all the IVs. So it's unfortunate. Okay. We're finally coming here after all this time. Mr. Wahey is not here. But we can finally get movesets and hold items. It took us so long to get here. We got $217,000 now, so we can buy everything. I might take a vest for Prim, actually. I kind of like Specs, but I also kind of like Vest. Okay, does he have the, hold on, it's the other guy. Do you have the ability Capsules and Pills? They usually have everything at this point in the playthrough. Well, okay, he only has the patch, but that's what we need for Prim. Who else needs a patch? I don't think anybody else does. No. Okay, so Hyper Voice goes back on Primarina. I think it had it in its learn set, yeah. Hyper Voice over Hydro Pump. That's good because it hits both and it becomes water type. Pelipper can power it up. We might lead Pelipper Prim, actually. Now that we just lost Flutter. I think that's the play. Alright, let's use the item on Primarina and then we gotta liquidate the bag as well. Just too much garbage that we can't use in the bag. I believe it's in here just after the Evo items. What? Oh, maybe it's in the top of medicine? I never know. Oh, we didn't buy the ability patch. I never read that dialogue text. Probably said the bag was full. I do that every time I play this game. Alright, we don't ever need ethers. PP ups and PP max we're probably never going to use, so I'll just sell the ups. If I need to max my PP though, I will. X speed, we still got 4 rare candies left over after using some of them on Dragapult earlier in the playthrough. This is going to be annoying, it does take a minute to get through, but it's important, so we gotta do it. I don't care about these, man. Even if we find Arceus or Genesect, whatever. I found 2 Grisius orbs in this playthrough. It's really random. Okay, we might as well. We need to go buy more balls too at some point. But stuff like Dream Balls are never gonna help us. I guess we'll keep the rest of these random ones. We got a bunch of lame TMs. Again, we gotta make space in the bag so we can pick up stuff. Well, not all of these are lame, but I guess we can keep the rest. We're never gonna use stuff like Ganlon and, you know... Ganlon and Chocoba. Everything else in the berries is useful though, so we'll keep the rest. And then we'll toss a bunch of these things. If we need a mon that evolves by this, you know, we'll just come back and buy them. I'll keep the items that lead to like Shiesty Pokemon, but Gimme Ghoul, like the Dust Stone, yeah. But I'll sell the majority of this. Changing Oricorio forms, just whatever. Okay, so in a minute we'll go ahead and talk about the possible options we have for the Elite Four members, right? Because we've gone through 8 out of the 18 types, meaning that we have 10 types left over. So you guys, if you want now, can start to get some guesses in on who you think will be the first Elite Four member. But I'll go ahead and pull up the list of the 10 possible types that we're going to see for this. Okay. Now we need the ability patch. This is going to take a second because we never got here last time. We don't need any other items out of this besides the patch. I'll go ahead and use it before I forget. Okay, it goes in the medicine pocket. Interesting. No, this one. Alright, and we'll figure out the movesets. I don't think I can even use like the proteins and stuff on Jazzy. That's the wrong button. Because yeah, we've had Jazzy since the start. Just gave a protein to Quickly Tough. I'm gonna crank all these on I almost called it Cerebi. On Celebi. Except for the proteins. We can give those to Gooner. And we'll go from there. Let's kind of go all in here with Celebi. Probably not going to find another legendary in this run. We'll use the Carbos as well. Right, yeah, the ability patch, yeah. I never bought it the first time. Okay, time for move tutor action. And then we can look for better hold items when we're in there. So what do we need for Pelly? I think Pelly's already got a good set. Unless we want to roll Icy Wind. Oh, I don't want Pump. I don't want Pump. We might as well go Weather Ball. I think that's probably the best option over Pump. Okay. For this, we already have the good set. We might swap. I don't know. I like running Aqua Jet on Prim to pick off Focus Sash Mons, but I might not. Especially if I have Quick Attack on Pelly. This, we need the ground coverage. We need the high horsepower for this guy. That's what I've been waiting for the whole time. We don't ever need Crunch. Although we still haven't seen Psychic Gym Leader, so maybe. Okay, now we can actually finally do stuff here with Wiggly. We have not seen ground or water gym leaders yet, so maybe we go Energy Ball on this as well. Probably Hyper Voice, Energy Ball, like a better fairy attack, and maybe electric coverage? Helping Hand? Icy Wind, we need more utility. We need other ways to drop speed and control stuff like that. And I guess we can go Draining Kiss. I guess we can go Draining Kiss as our fairy attack. That's not bad. It's better than Disarming Voice. It's a little bit stronger, but more importantly, we get the recovery. Okay, we can actually finally get attacks on this thing. Expanding Force is kind of cool because I can set up my own side terrain, but what hidden power do we pull? Steel? It's not good. Pollen Puff is interesting. Terra Blast is funny. Of course, this thing learns Weather Ball too. It doesn't have a great moveset, but what if we get a little cheeky with Pollen Puff? Oh, we still have Confusion? There's just no way. We might as well run Expanding Force at that point, but why does this thing not learn Psychic naturally? That's kind of weird. Maybe it has it now, but whatever. Okay, and Goon in the back. In a weird way, we might actually keep Taunt on Obstagoon. Body Slam was stupid. I don't know why I just paid for that. Because I'd much rather have Knock on it. That's a good moveset for Goon. Alright, we're good to go. We just need better, no, not this guy. Better hold items on the other one. Oh, we didn't buy the vest. That was the other thing. No, I did. Okay. Gotta think about doubles, man. We'll take an amulet. We'll take a cloak. Might not need either one of them, but just to have them in bag. Because we may never get the chance to come back here, so assuming we might lose a Pokemon, I'll take a Dark Gem too, why not? We just gotta have resources in bag to give us a fighting chance if Mons go down and we lose their items. Are we Guts Goon? I didn't even see what the ability was. I'm still taking a Flame Orb anyway. We got space for it. We have the cash, so we might as well take a Lefties and a Life Orb. And a Light Clay, even though I can't use it now. Yeah, right. Quick Claw. I want another helmet back for Pelly, too. And a Goggles. Not bad. Okay. Okay. We're going Rocky Helmet Pelly. We could I don't like running a Specs Mon in doubles, so we're gonna switch to AV Prim instead of Specs. Obviously we're not gonna hit as hard, but Jazzy already got the thing with the with what's it called? The not the Life Orb, the loaded dice. So we'll put Goggles on Wiggly. That way we don't gotta deal with no sleep powder, nothing weird on that. Celebi? Celebi looks like a Mon that would wear the Covert Cloak. We don't want to get faked out. We don't want to get flinched by Rock Slide. None of that. And Goon? Oh, are we Guts Goon? If we are, I'm gonna Flame Orbit. We are. Calm Nature. Oh no. Okay. Let's Flame Orb, and does bro actually have his move yet, his Protect move? He does. Okay. So this will activate the Flame Orb. In that case, we'll just get rid of Taunt, and we go 3 attacks with Guts. This thing could actually put in work once I burn myself. Since we are Guts, I guess I can make it Jolly, but it's kind of cringe. You always want to go Adamant, right? But maybe it'll help us outspeed something. The only reason I'm doing Jolly is because we don't have any EVs on it. Okay. It's time to potion and go. Let's get in there. And because we might see the fire gym, do I lead Pelipper or do we switch it in? Because I can also Dynamax to change weather, but... That's an interesting call that we have to make here. And I only have 3 max potions. I think next trip we have to go to the... I can use some of these citrus berries. Next trip through, we gotta go buy potions and balls. I think leading with Goon Prim is better. We hard swap Pelly to set Rain if it is the Fire Elite 4 person. Oh yeah, let me show you guys the options here. Okay, so these are the 8 types on the trainer card there that we have already done. Therefore, we have 10 remaining options for the types, which are Fire, Water, Grass, Poison, Dragon, Fairy, Ground, Fighting. There's only 2 more that I'm missing, but... Psychic and Ghost. That's all 10 right there, actually. No. Fighting was the 8th gym. What am I talking about? That was a fraudulent call. Anyway, it's something along those lines. That was 9 out of the 10. Ignore the fighting one, but... I'm going to go out on a limb and predict that this will be a Fairy-type trainer. Specifically, the girl that has the Rabombi and is a painter in Alola. Whatever her name was. She was a trial captain. I don't want to say Mina, because that was wrong. I don't want to embarrass myself, but... I don't remember her name. But she was that was a pretty cool NPC. But yeah, she had the Rabombi and she got the Fairy-type Pokemon, so that's my guess. Oh, Normal! That's the one that I was missing. Yeah, Normal could be an option, too. Alright, Goon Primarina, who is it? It's Ramos, the grass guy from X and Y. Okay. Okay. We probably obstruct turn 1 just to burn Goon. Go from there. As it relates to Primarina, like an Icy Wind would kind of go hard here, but you know, a Wood Hammer would smoke me, plus a Leaf Storm. We have Assault Vest, so we could take hits from the Rotom. The issue is trying to take hits from Tortellini, so. Now, Jazzy's gonna go crazy in this. The only thing is, I wish we had a way to boost our speed, man. I'm gonna obstruct the Activate Flame Orb. The question is, what do we do with Prim? We don't have a good way to switch is the issue. So I think we Dynamax Primarina and go for Icy Wind into Tortellini. We basically have to nuke that Pokemon off the field. I would love to change the grassy terrain into fairy terrain, and I'd probably do that the subsequent turn. But I gotta burn myself first. I can't do it right now. So we Hailstorm Torterra, because I can't take a Wood Hammer, man. Ain't no way. But because we're Assault Vest, we can take hits from the Rotom. We do go Leaf Storm. It's going to hurt, but we got double HP plus the Vest. It's going to do like, yeah, 30, 40. Okay. Do we outspeed Torterra? We do. Does it have a Yeesh? It does not. And neither does it have a Sash. Okay. Good play. Good play. Now Prim... No, Prim doesn't get the boost. It's not an Ice type. What am I saying? Never mind. Okay. Obstagoon is faster than Rotom. We learned that because of the turn of the Hail. That's good to know. We can now one-shot Rotom with a double edge. Maybe even a knockoff, too. Spicy Pepper guy? I don't know much about Spicy Pepper guy, but I feel like it might get boned by another Max Hailstorm. But could it destroy Primarina with... You know what? Rotom just cut its special attack in half with Leaf Storm. I think it might Volt Switch or something. So we double edge the Pepper. I have not updated the game yet, so there is no Mega Skull villain quite yet. And we will max Hailstorm into the Rotom slot, but I think it's gonna Volt Switch out or just hard swap. So we might get a free hit into another Grass type. Is this strong enough? Okay. Okay. Rotom goes Leaf Storm again, but this is going to do 15%. Unless you get a freaking critical hit, man. Really? The crit ignores my Assault Vest, and it also ignores the special attack drop. Well, actually, it ignores the special attack drop. I don't know about the vest. We might have to swap Primarina next turn, because it's so close. That was cringe, actually. Because we all know that would have done 0 damage with half special attack. Okay. Verizon Wireless? Oh no. Why have one when you can have 2 of them? Crap. Goon gets boned by a Sacred Sword, and one of these 2 is going to Dynamax right now. And Primarina has to switch out or we're going to lose it too because it's slower. Plot twist, chat. Things just went sideways real quick. If Pelipper can Tailwind and Jazzy can destroy everything with an Icicle Spear, but how do we live hits to get to that position? This is pretty funny to see them both. Okay. I don't care about Obstagoon, so it's going to stay in. If it gets a double edge off, it gets a KO. Wonderful. But if it gets outsped, which it should by either one of them, it's going to get blown back. I could obstruct, but I also doesn't really help us at all. I don't know which one to go for, but Prim is going to swap out for Pelipper. I'm going to take Leaf Blades as I come in, so I don't know about this play. I think going Celebi's better. But they might double dip on Celebi. Here's my prediction. The regular Virizion goes for a Sacred Sword into Obstagoon to smoke it, and then Iron Leaves is going to attack into Prim. So who can take a hit from Iron Leaves? Celebi could. But what am I going to do back, and how do I get... I guess Pelipper comes in for free after Goon goes down. And I can Pollen Puff. I don't like this play, but we're making it. Just make sure it's Primarina. Okay. I can't lose Prim. Yeah, what's up, Jamie? You Dynamax Leaves. One of them is going to D-Max there. There's still a Mon in the back. You actually Leaf Blade that? So they double dipped into Prim. Goon is faster, but we don't do much because now it has double HP. That's going into Celebi too. They ignored Goon. That's tough, man. That's tough. You can do whatever you want with me. You can put me in a wrestling game. Okay. Pollen Puff actually smokes Leaves. The issue is I don't think Goon gets off a hit. So Goon is faster than Leaves, but it's not faster than Verizon. So we try to double edge Virizion, but probably go down here, and we Pollen Puff this guy to smoke it, assuming they don't double dip. Oh, Celebi's faster. Shiest. Okay. See ya, Leaves. Who's in the back, and do any of our guys live this turn? Why are you not clicking? Well, that'll still take me out, but why wouldn't you just go for the fighting attack? It's 4x. Okay, who's the one in the back? Yeah. Send me a screenshot too, but it'll take me 3 weeks to see it in Discord, but I'll see it eventually. Okay, well, Jazzy would obviously be a great switch here, but we can't risk taking a Sacred Sword, so we gotta go Pelipper. We got a Hurricane to one-shot that. And who's the last Mon for the left? Chestnut. They both get smoked by Hurricane, but... So all we did so far was just lose Obstagoon. All things considered, that's the newest Mon. It's whatever. I really don't want to lose Celebi here, but... I mean, we're going to go Hurricane Expanding Force. The question is which direction. Chestnut's the one that could possibly protect. But Chestnut would also be the slowest. I'm going to Hurricane into Virizion, and I'm going to Expanding Force, but I don't like this play. Because the issue is I don't think Celebi is strong enough to one-shot Virizion from this range. And if I double into Virizion... And I guess that doesn't matter, right? It really needs to go. I don't want to double dip into Virizion is the issue, right? So Hurricane would take it out, and we can get Chip on Chestnut, but... Also, could Chestnut really take out... I'm going to double Virizion. Hurricane Expanding Force. Let's hope for some reason Expanding Force one-shots this, but I don't think so. Yeah, that's about what I thought. Okay. I'm concerned with what Chestnut's going for here, but... A little Rocky Helmet. Not bad. Like, does it have... Is it packing Stone Edge to hit Pelly? Because obviously we win the game next turn, but... Oh, no, dude. I don't live that. No! Okay. Well, now we win. We send out Baxcalibur. We KO this thing, but we lose another Pelipper. Fudge, bro. I still think that was the right play, but... I don't know, man. Darn it. Alright, well, game's over. Whatever, that doesn't even matter. The Pelipper Professor. Swinging and missing, bro. Every time I lose Pelipper in this, it's -1 points off the title over in Champion, so... Just kidding. Whatever, we still kill it right here. Dang it! That's why I feel like the other play was smarter, right? It was Celebi, do what you can to Virizion and one-shot Chestnut with the Hurricane. Had I done that, we still have Pelipper, and that's the play I wanted to make, but I pivoted last second and I threw. Get your old ass out of here, Ramos. Darn it, bro. Losing Obstagoons, whatever, but the second Pelipper that's a tough loss, man. It's a tough loss. I should still have Pelipper, but I made a bad play. I made a bad play. Okay. Let's see what else renders in here. Sometimes they don't load in right away. Like, is there something here? We probably just go double bush if nothing else renders in, and then we go to, I don't think anything's gonna load in there. Let's go double bush. At least we have a full team for the next Elite Four member, and we go from there. Please be something good. Okay. I actually like this guy. We can cook with the Flamigo. He's got a cool ability called Co-Star, too. I can work with this. I can work with this. And leading Prim is fine here. I like this guy. He's cool. This is definitely a fun Pokemon. Only issue is we will not be able to get to level cap before the Elite Four member, but that's whatever. Let's try ripping a quick ball. It's the time in the playthrough where we start using these. Okay. Yeah, no, Flamigo's cool. Flamigo's cool. Who wants to be nicknamed after it, you know? And who wants this Pokemon? Although, do we have a route? We don't. Alright, let's do this. Who wants this Pokemon? You've got to be kidding me. Do we not go to the rest stop, actually? Because I can hit level cap of 91 for all these guys if we smoke the pig and go to the third bush. The pig is... It's not bad, but it's not good either. Yeah, I don't really want to use the pig. I think I'm going to all three bushes, which means we can't go juice up Flamigo with movesets and the other Pokemon, but that's why we bought extra hold items and we'll just rely on whatever they learn. I'm two-shotting this with, ooh, Zomigo. I'm kind of in on that. Let's two-shot this thing with Moonblast, get it off my screen. I'm not hating on this Pokemon. It's cool. It's actually pretty cool. But I don't know how much I can cook with it at this point in the run, right? We need power. That's going to hurt a lot, but it's going to KO itself to recoil. Okay, everybody's at 91, except for the next Mon we catch will be slightly under, but once we take out the lead of the next Elite Four member, we're good. We're catching this no matter what, even if it's doo-doo, and then I'll update the sprites. I think that's a Vikavolt. I thought those were legs for a minute, but I think that's actually Vikavolt's schnoz. It is. We could use a little bug electric coverage. We still haven't pulled the water. Yeah, good call, Loki. Okay, we're gonna quick ball it anyway, but just to be safe, we're gonna potion Prim. Or we could lead somebody else. Jazzy could take hits from this. Just hope the quick ball works. Yeah, I think the pig is worse than Vikavolt. I'm down with this. Come on, quick ball. Okay. Bugs. Bug type confirmed. Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, look who's awake. There you go. Reincarnated from a Scizor. And, we gotta do, this one for Zogo. Perfect. Let's get in there. Zomigo, mi amigo. Let's get it. I know you typed it different, Zomingo, but I'm going Zomigo. Because you're my amigo, buddy. There we go. Okay. I'm feeling good, but losing Pelipper was tough. Here's the thing. This Knucklehead is actually going to be able to finally... Something we have to go for max Airstreams, finally. And also max Canuckles. We just need to... Don't tell me I gotta use... Give me Brave Bird. Okay. That's a good set. CC Brave Bird U-turn. I don't care about Roost, so maybe we put something else on it. Mega Kick for the max strikes. Wide Guard, Detect. Those are all good options, but you know me, man. I like to go on the offensive. Maybe we go Throat Chop, predicting a Psychic Specialist. It turns into a, you know, max Darkness. Although this guy would get blown up by Psychic attacks anyway, so... In that situation, we just U-turn out of there. We'll put Detect on it so I can scout moves. We're not clicking Roost in a double battle. Although we probably should. Okay, let's update a couple things here. The badge tracker, we have one elite badge, right? We also have a Flamigo and a Vikavolt, which I don't know if I have either sprite. I do a Vikavolt, okay. Do we have Flamigo? I do. Okay. Let's go. So what's the lead, though? And also, what are we doing with the movesets on this? Oh, it's not Zap Cannon, bro. Sticky? Dude, webs? Oh, this moveset's cracked. I don't think we even use sticky webs. Maybe over HP Ice. Yeah, Discharge is tough. Maybe we got T-Bolt in here. We do. Okay. Discharge is good if you have a ground type, but we don't. Good call. T-Bolt. I'd rather keep Hidden Power Ice. We still haven't seen the Dragon people either, right? So we just don't lead with Pair because it's down at 84. Once we KO either Pokemon in the front, then it'll hit 91 and be at level cap with everybody else. Let's heal up Prim and figure out our lead combo here. Aura Sphere Celebi, I forgot I had this. Wait a minute. The thing is, Ancient Power would be nice for like, for fighting types. Did we toss Puff and Fluff? I wanted that for the Psychic. We still need to see Psychic as well. Actually, I hope we don't, but... That's why I have Puff. We've already seen Dark, and we just got through Grass. So Pollen Puff is really just for, We need Dual Stab, and I feel like we need Ancient Power. If we get the max Rock Falls against the Fire types to troll them with the weather. I like Aura Sphere, but we wait until we get past Fire. So we Potion Prim and we pick a lead here. Oh, also Mints. I think we had a Calm Obstagoon. I was kind of trolling there. No, I made it Jolly. I made it Jolly. Adamant Flamigo. We don't have anything good for, we'll just go Rash on the Bug. I don't have Modest. Okay. Also items. Go ahead and get your guesses in now as to where... I'm putting specs on Pear. Get your guesses in now on who is the next Elite Four member. And Sharp Beak on Flamigo. Why not? Well, we could also rock Amulet. What ability did we get for Migo? We got a Scrappy one? I like Co-Star, but Scrappy might actually help. We can hit Ghost with CC. Okay. I like the idea of leading with this guy. I'm just worried about... I'm gonna lead Jazzy and Flamigo. And if we pull the Psychic type, I'll just U-turn out. But I would love to get a max Airstream speed boost for Jazzy. And just let this thing go crazy. The issue is we can't really boost our attack, though. Because I still didn't put Dragon Dance on it. Which at this point, I'd rather just rock Swords Dance, I think. But I don't think this thing learns SD. Yeah, we have to go get it. Okay. Okay. I think this is the lead. We potion and go here. Which we need to go buy more potions, that's right. Okay. Larry, eventually you gonna hit that. I'm gonna say fire types, Flannery, Gen 3. I'm still waiting. I mean, I hope we never pull fire, water, or psychic, but those are gonna be the three hardest. Something's gonna show up right here. Let's get in there. This is ice or water. It's fucking misty. We already got through ice, that's why this couldn't be ice. Interesting. We got the three Mons on the right all have... Actually, we have 4 grass attacks. I think we put Energy Ball on Ruthie as well. Stoice turn. Ooh. We have high horsepower now for Lantern. But Stoice might smash. Man, I don't know if we like max Knuckle, max Airstream, or do we just turn out? I think turning out's the smartest play. But letting Stoice get a smash off is kind of sketch. I'm gonna U-turn Lantern and try to take it out with a high horsepower. Could also give myself a Spadef boost if we Dynamax Jazzy. But I'm gonna hold off. I'd rather Dynamax all the guys with the grass moves. Oh shit, we might lose Flamigo. This does not even come close to one-shotting. How? And why is the Dynamax thing still going across the screen? Oh, I didn't expect that. Yeah, I love seeing the icon move around. It's funny. It's like telling me, like, dude, click the Dynamax button. Now we might start building up max Knuckles. This can't be Mega Pert, right? Or Mega. There's no Megas in this run, so if we max Knuckle into Stoice, that probably lets Spear one-shot Pert. And at some point, I'm gonna get up a speed boost too, but I might. No, there's gonna be Swift Swimmers everywhere. No, I'm faster. I didn't think I was gonna be faster. Was it citrus? We get the 5-hitter. I should have airstreamed though, because Pert might have superpower. That could smoke Jazz. Nah, I'd live it. I'd live it. I should have airstreamed in case Stoy smashes. You yawn. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, that's not going to do anything. Well, I'll do like 40, 50. Never mind. That's pathetic. Here's the play. We go get a speed boost now, anticipating like Swift Swimmers in the back. Who do we take out, though? That Pert's not really threatening. I think we take out Stoice with an Airstream. And instead of letting Jazzy go to sleep, we go get a speed boost on some of these mons that have grass attacks, like Celebi. I don't know if this Airstream gets Stoice, but I'm going to try. And we get a speed boost for Celebi. We might even get a second one next turn. Follow me, Stoice. Excuse me? Whatever, that's where I was attacking anyway. Speed boost Celebi is going to be good, because we need this for the Swift Swim, guys. So I probably do that again, because what's the point of an attack boost? It only benefits Flamigo. That's going to hurt, but... Another critical hit? Brother. Come on, man. Oh, no. Here's the first Swift Swimmer. Oh, that crit was cringe. We could guard, but that doesn't help. I would hate to lose this Flamigo already, but realistically, I think we just let it go. Unless somehow we outspeed Lejeune, which we might, and we destroy it with a max Airstream. Celebi obviously outspeeds Pert and gets rid of it, so that's not an issue, but is Airstream strong enough for Lejeune? No. But we are +1 Flamigo. So what's the attack looking like? We got no EVs. 260 x 1.5, that's not bad. If you Dynamax Lejeune, though, it obviously lives. I think it still lives this way, and it probably still outspeeds. But on something weird, Lejeune might be trying to, like, expanding... Or, I mean, like, Ghost move into Celebi. I'm getting rid of Pert here. You jet, Flamigo, you douche, man. Flamigo is going to be so good, too. We needed, yeah, Lejeune James is back. We needed a way to boost speed, man. That's tough, that's tough. Now we go Prim, though. We got an energy ball on both guys. Like, we're good. We're just going to take a lot of damage from whatever decides to D-Max. That's not good, actually. Crap. We don't have Earth Power on Celebi. Oh, that's not good at all. A D-Max Tentacruel is actually really bad right now. Which might be what's about to pop up in our face. Man. That's a really bad pull, actually. Expanding Force, I can't even activate it to hit both, so... Oh, this is a tough call. I think this is a D-Max Tentacruel. Staring down two mons that are weak to poison. They can both take hits from it, but Max Ooze is an issue. You know, Baxcalibur can smoke this thing with a single horsepower, but... Maybe we go Icy Wind just this turn to slow him down. I know it seems like a very sus play, but... Okay, you don't actually die. That's probably better. Tentacruel also Icy Wind, so that was a... Not a good play, but it was a decent play. Because it would have enabled Lejeune to outspeed Celebi next turn, but now it won't. You do Phantom Force, okay. That's coming into Celebi, so we have to get it out, and we'll reposition into Bax. Because that'll destroy Celebi. And Prim is slower than Lejeune, so we Moonblast into Lejeune to get rid of it. once it comes back out of the Phantom Force, but... Oh, we could go Ruthie on this. Yeah, we could Hyper Voice Tentacruel. I like this. We ain't taking no damage from that move. Yeah, Celebi's it's not very strong. We just don't have it juiced up yet. It hasn't been with us for very long. Okay, so we completely nullify the Phantom Force, and we KO it back with an Energy Ball. And we get the competitive boost. Ruthie's about to go crazy right here. Let's go. Actually, I don't even know if Moonblast is strong enough to KO. It's not, but that's fine. That's actually fire. So, well, that's kind of annoying because I wanted to, we can Hyper Voice Lejeune, but we can't do it with Ruthie because it's still a Ghost type. I'm still gonna click Hyper Voice, that'll finish it off, and then we probably Hyper Voice mainly to damage Tentacruel. But it's still not gonna do that much. And that's gonna hurt. It's gonna do 50 to Ruthie. Takes out the old Lejeune. Well, that's fine, I guess. Okay. Wow, I was gonna say that shouldn't do that much, but this will take it out now because of the crit. Oh, he still lived. Damn, Tentacruel is so bulky on the special defense. Who's the Mon in the back? You know, Misty still hasn't. It's a G-Max Lapras. She still hasn't. Oh, not G-Max. Yikes. I don't want to lose either of these Pokemon, but I have to attack with both of them because one of them might go down, and I need the other one to get a hit off to take out Tentacruel. I have no choice but to stay in here. Oh, I don't want to, but I have to. So we got a double Hyper Voice. Lapras might also have Water Absorb. It probably does, but mainly I'm double Hyper Voicing just to try to hit Tentacruel. I could double Icy Wind, but I might miss. Misty has the G-Max Lapras. That's pretty cool. Wigglytuff actually probably doesn't even live this. Oh, you got a crit. I think I did live it. Sorry, Ruthie. Lapras takes that. At least we get rid of Tentacruel. Let's position that off the field. So you do have Water Absorb. Okay, that's good to know. Okay. It's a 4v1 against the G-Max Lapras. This ought to be interesting. Man. Oh, and we're Rash Nature too. We get blown up by a Max Geyser. That's unfortunate, but, you know, what other option do we really have here? I gotta save Jazzy for when this thing comes out of D-Max. We go pair. We try to stall a turn here. Basically sack it. There's nothing else I can do in this situation. We Moonblast it. What if Prim's faster than this? Slow it down with Icy Wind and let myself get a T-Bolt off? I don't know if Prim would be faster than a Lapras. It's close, right? They both have similar speed. I'm gonna try that. Because we get huge damage off of T-Bolt. No, it's faster. Okay, who are you gonna Resonance into? Prim. So we live that. You do get the Veil up. We go down to Poison here. But we get a... Oh, it would have been a big hit if you didn't get the Resonance up, but... Oh, Primarina's speed got dropped. I said there's no way that Vikavolt faster than Prim. That's not possible. So we got our speed dropped like twice. Yeah, Prim goes down to Poison. Dude, so good with AV, though. This is... Dude, we're losing too many Mons here. Resonance KOs this. So we go Jazzy. We Glaive plus T-Bolt. And this is Lapras' last turn of D-Max. We Glaive plus T-Bolt, but what Lapras should do is just one-shot pair. Oh man, that's so close to a KO, but it's not a KO. It is. Okay. That was really close. Oh man. Losing Prim there really hurts. That's a great Mon. I don't know how we keep this thing going, man, but we need some juice, bro. This is crazy. It's just falling apart, man. When you get this deep into a... Look, you guys have seen how Rogue works a lot of times. As long as you don't lose Mons, this game is really not that hard. But when they start dropping left and right, and you got to recover even with good Mons. If they don't have the stats, it doesn't matter. They got to have some EVs on them just somewhere. We'll go to the bush and we'll go to one of those tough routes and try to juke everybody out, but I don't know, man. If, you know, Shed could potentially win the whole game for us if my opponents can never damage it, but each battle would take 45 minutes. It would not be ideal. Yeah, Prim's only a little bit faster, but the thing is, I don't even know how we catch... Oh, we have the bug balls. Nice. The thing about it is Prim got the speed drop twice. Can you just stay in the ball, ding dong? Can't even damage it. It only has 1 HP. But it's gonna be hard to catch because you can't actually damage it. Dude. That was all 3 of my buggy balls, man. We don't even have any more. That was tough. So the whole battle fell apart there when we lost. Well, we didn't lose it to the critical hit, but that critical hit Hydro Pump into Flamigo really derailed everything. I think, because it was a +1 Flamigo, it would have one-shot Tentacruel with a max airstream. We steamrolled the battle from that position, so that one critical hit completely turned the tide in battle. Completely. And it just derailed everything there. So we don't even really need to go here for, you know. Let me move Celebi around. We'll move it up underneath backs. And then we'll add a Shed. We don't need to really go to juice up movesets because, you know, what are we going to do with a Shedinja anyway? Unfortunately, we're going to have to go to that tough route and probably... We're going to have to roll the dice, but it might cost us the run if we can't avoid enough trainers. I guess we can get a Focus Sash for Shed? I don't know. But if I max Hailstorm, I'm going to lose it anyway. I think we Wahey the Shed, actually. Are you guys down for that? I think we should Wahey Shed. Scarf is crazy, by the way. That's a bad item for doubles. You have the Sash, man. You do. I need to buy a couple ability patches and stuff. Like, this is the last time we come here, because we have to go get potions and balls, or we're just cooked. Going to that tough route is such a bad idea. Do it to annoy pair. Yeah, Wahey the bug. We kind of have to. Hope for something better. We'll grab a couple of these. We'll Wahey Shed. And just hope for the best. Man, we're gonna have to get lucky on the next type matchup. We're gonna have to hit the lead right, or we probably won't be able to make it out the battle. I'm just being real. We first got to get through the route, though, which is going to be very, very difficult. Calyrex Shadow Rider? Brother. What? How do we learn Barrage? Is it level 100? Thank you, Mr. Wahey. Where does it learn the... Oh, Barrage is level 1 move? Okay, so it already has it. Dude. Okay. Wait a minute now. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. We have life. We have life. You know what we're gonna see? We're gonna see the ghost trainer though, and we're gonna lose at turn 1. But yeah, no, Grim Neigh is absolutely broken. We can steamroll. We have to find a way to support this thing though. We still haven't seen poison either, so we need a Psyshock for a potential poison matchup. Solar Beam we can go for Dynamax. We need to Dynamax this thing to help it live hits better. And oh, it has Psychic Energy Ball too. I would say we can work around. I don't want Psyshock then. We can work around the Solar Beam thing by just going max Overgrowths, but I'll just take Energy Ball then. And what's our like cheeky coverage move? Life Dew for no reason. Whatever. I don't think we need. I don't think we need it. We'll just go Life Dew. Probably never use it. Dude, what? Calyrex Shadow Rider. Wait a minute. Mr. Wahey finally paid off here. I don't even need a potion yet because we're about to go through a route. So while we're here, let's see what we can get. And I did just find a sash, so we probably sash that thing too. Actually, we can max Airstream with this guy too. Depending on type matchup, that could actually win us the game. We don't need HP Ice. No, there's no Sprite for this Pokemon. Oh, that's unfortunate. So do we do Calyrex or do we do... what is the name of the other thing? What is the name of the Grim Neigh guy? I'm drawing a blank. The other one's Glastrier, but... I don't remember this thing's name. Spectrier. Spectrier. There is no Sprite on the PMD Sprite repository for this combo. It just shows Calyrex itself. But I'd rather show the horse. I don't know. Neither one kind of works, but... No, you know what? Because it's called Calyrex Shadow Rider, we're gonna use Calyrex's Sprite. That's unfortunate they don't have it on the website, but... Oh well. This Mon is busted. I think we sash it, and I think we just try to steamroll with the ability. Alright, we'll just use regular Calyrex Sprite then. Okay. Interesting looking blue and green squad we got here, but I like it. Yeah, right. We got the ghost for the ghosts. Barrage is busted because it hits both, but we're probably gonna have to Dynamax this depending on the matchup to ensure that we live hits. I know we're gonna pull Ghost next now that we found this, but we have to get through a route which is gonna be evil. So this thing doesn't get any good coverage options except like Mud Shot, right? Because then you can do Max Quakes with Mud Shot. Draining Kiss. What are the special options? I don't want Life Dew. I think besides Draining Kiss, it might just be Mud Shot, huh? Hidden Power Fighting is kind of funny. Hyper Beam for some really strong max strikes. There's the Mud Shot. Don't sleep on special defense boosts from Mud Shot. We could also do this to lower our opponent's special attack. Okay. I think we go Mud Shot. This could help us in the Fire Gym hit stuff super effectively, but realistically we'd probably just spam the Ghost move anyway. Let's do Mud Shot. Over Life Dew. And Vikavolt, we just put the Airstream on. Can we get Earth Power for Celebi, or is that a TM joint? It's not here. Okay. Okay. I think I'm gonna buy a couple of more sashes, just in case it gets consumed somehow. Okay. Let's go. We don't have any potions though, so going to the route is a horrible idea. But just to fill out the squad, I mean, we kind of should do it. And we shouldn't go the ice route. We should go to the... Well, we have 2 psychic types and we have a good ice type, so I don't know where to go. Let's go confusing, because I'm confused on where to go. I really hope all the trainers here are spinners, because they are going to chalk this with a whole bunch of trainers. We only get 2 encounters. There they both are. They're both terrible Pokemon, but... Oh well. We don't really have any balls anyway. Just quick balls. Let's hope for the best, man. At least this thing's fast. I doubt it's packing Draco, by the way. You know what? I'm going with a fastball over the quick ball. It's just a 1 ball and we're out of here because we're probably going to take a hit. Okay. That's huge. Catching Pokemon at this stage of the game is so hard. And we're going to lose them in the next fight anyway. I don't think Veluza can do anything to Bax. We'll stay in. I'm not even going to potion yet. We're just going to chuck balls at it. I'll potion after this, but I'm saving the health. Because we only have 2 max potions, so... We might as well rip a quick ball here. We have 2 more. Okay. Please work. This Pokemon sucks, but our rival has 3 fire types. You never know if we can keep it that long. Now we potion and we hope we can avoid everybody. Also, a max potion. I'm gonna use citrus berries. Actually. Dude, this is what makes these rogue runs take so long, is having to rebuild the team after every fight. This is so bad. Calyrex is mild already. We don't have a timid, mint, or a modest. So I guess we'll keep mild. It's going to get 1 shot anyway. So let me throw a sash on it to protect it here. The other guys, I'm not using items yet, because if they go down, we lose the item. So we attach escape rope. We can get past the rival with the escape rope. We can also juke out this trainer. Oh, I need to take out 1 to get level cap anyway. Now it's 94. Oh. I don't have the other attack anymore, the crunch. That's fine. Yeah, Calyrex off a Wahey guy, man. Didn't even catch it. We just found it for free. We don't have anybody that can jump over the cliff. Pain. I do want those balls, man. There's never any trainers back here, so this is safe. I hate having to play the game like this because it seems like I'm playing scared, but I'm playing smart. There's a big difference. There's just no point to pick fights this late in the game. It doesn't do anything. There was a nature mint up here, by the way. I want to grab it. It's a rash mint. We can use that on Calyrex, but Mild's basically the same, but different. We have an escape rope, so we can dodge the rival fight. Dust balls could be good. I'm kind of moving on this bug right now. Not bad. I'll do the thing with the sprites in a second when I get the chance. The Astral Berry. How fitting. Damp Rock and more... Why are we finding so many nectars, bro? Oh, this guy's trolling me. Oh, I'm panicking and jumping all over the place. Okay. Nice. We made it, we made it, we made it. I'd still rather have mild Calyrex. Okay. What are Noivern? Gentle's terrible. We'll use something. And Modest on this guy's bad, too. Pretty good set. Roost, Tailwind, Hurricane, Boom Burst. Okay, let's juice that up a little bit. Air Slash will give us max Airstreams again. Well, so will Hurricanes, but... I don't want to use Hurricane without Rain. We can attack Moonlight, Dragon Pulse, that's all we need. Over Roost. That moveset's good. And I kinda like Veluza's moveset as is. kind of like that. Okay. Let's add those sprites. Yeah, this version is Psychic Ghost. The regular little Legend of Zelda guy that rides the horse is Psychic Grass, just like Celebi. But it turns to Psychic Ice, right? Or Psychic Ghost. I thought it was Grass Ice. I guess it's Psychic Ice or Psychic Ghost. Unnerving Grim Neigh is crazy, though. Okay. Sprites. Let's do that real quick. Also, I want to turn this thing around, because if we end up winning the run, that's probably your thumbnail guy right there. Big old head. We'll pose there for a thumbnail. Noivern. I have Noibat. And I don't have Veluza. Okay, I don't have either of these sprites. Let's download them real quick. Man, this is taking so long because we just lose Mons left and right, bro. This is crazy. But that's what happens when you start to lose Pokemon, it snowballs downhill in this game. It's just how it works. Because the replacements you get are just not what you think they're going to be. Alright. Noivern. Veluza. Bing, bang, boom. We got an escape rope in case we see rival when we don't want to. Like on the route. We're obviously going to fight him for the win if we get there, but... Let's go. Go ahead and get your guesses in. 10 types down, 8 to go. Which, of course, are going to be Fire, Ground, Fairy, Dragon, Ghost, Psychic, Normal, and... I'm missing one, but whatever. Poison. I keep forgetting about Poison. Poison, Normal, Fairy, Dragon, Fire, Ground, Ghost, Psychic. Those are our 8 options left right there. I'm gonna say... It's either Poison or Normal, because those are the 2 I keep forgetting about. I'm gonna say Poison. And I'm gonna lead with Jazzy and Noivern. Although in that case, why wouldn't we just go Veluza? It's because Noivern has Tailwind plus potential max Airstreams. So what do we give Noivern? I already have the Sash on Calyrex, so I can't use that. I mean, I can. Celebi had the Covert Cloak. Oh, I need to use Nature Mints too. Well, let's just go ahead and put a Cherry Berry on Noivern, because, you know, we're probably going to lose it anyway. Veluza can go ahead and take that Mystic Water that we found earlier. Then we rip 2 mints and we're in there. Oh, another Sea Incense? Whatever. We have a modest Veluza, so I gotta do the thing here. Also, keep in mind we have 4 rare candies, so if we get through this fight, next level cap's 97, I can use 3 of the 4 to get somebody to 100. Give us some extra juice. And Noivern is gentle, so we'll just go Rash on that. Dragon. What if it's Cynthia, bro? Actually, that's my guess. I see everybody saying Dragon. I'm going to say Dragon too, but I'm going to say Cynthia. Although, I don't know... I don't think champions can show up. So, never mind. I'm gonna say Poison. And I'm going to say, who's a weird Poison gym leader? There's not many Poison gym leaders. I guess I'll just say Janine. I don't know. Where's episode 21? This is episode 23. I haven't had time to upload 21 or 22 yet. Amongst like 10 other videos too. I'm really, because I've been streaming like crazy. I'm really behind on the YouTube stuff. And that's my bad, but... Let's go ahead and lead Baxcalibur Noivern and see what we can do, man. What is this? Whitney. We finally pulled Normal. It ain't Larry, it's Whitney. Oh, imagine if she Dynamaxes Milk Tank. This is going to be disgusting. This could be weird, because normal types share a secondary type combo with almost all the other types, so she can have a very diverse team here. Oh, these Pokemon are so annoying. Fake Out plus Spore. Smeargle's Sash. That's why I led with Noivern, because it gets a little frisky. So we Ice School Spear Smeargle in case it tries to Spore, but if you Fake Out Max Caliber and Spore it, we're a little cooked. Actually, I'm gonna rip a Tailwind. Why not? You Fake Out Noivern. Good. Well. Oh, Winnie doesn't know how to play Pokemon. Thankfully, this is just on normal mode and not hard difficulty, because she would have double faked out normally. What if she pulls an Arceus? She's definitely going to have one. That's confirmed. Okay, I'm still going to go for Tailwind. And I think I Ice School Spear PZ because it's a Giga threat. I didn't even see the download boost it just got. What do we Dynamax Jazzy? Dynamaxing Jazzy is interesting, right? We could go for like a Wormwind into Ambipom. I mean, sorry, a Wormwind into PZ to try to blow it up. I'm thinking about that to give myself more bulk, but I don't know where her team's going to go from here. Obviously, doing a Dynamax, this move will give us, it'll set the Hail and give us a defense boost too, so we can get Spadef boost with this. I don't think we Dynamax until we see the Arceus, right? She's going to have it. We're just going to Spear and hope that takes out PZ, and I'm also going to Tailwind. Although I need to start getting some chip on these guys, though. Ambipom's Life Orb, it's going to hit pretty damn hard. Maybe we Air Slash Ambipom. I'm going to try to flinch it. Okay, he gets the double hit off. That's actually going to KO Noivern. Yeah, Dynamax Porygon's an absolute unit. That's a good thing she didn't go for it. Oh, we might need the 5-hitter. We do. It's close. It's close if we only get the 4. Crap, it's going to Hyper Beam. Okay, that's fine. Oh, it could have messed me up with a Hyper Beam. It's Life Orb PZ. That's good. That's actually good. So where do we go from here, man? We need something faster to take out... This doesn't have Jet, though, does it? No, it doesn't have Jet. Ambipom gonna hit like a truck right here. Calyrex is Sash. I ain't trying to send it out until I have to. We could Dynamax Pair and go for the Max Airstream. It would take out Ambipom, and then Jazzy can fight whatever's on the other side here. It's the population bomb. I think we have to Dynamax Jazz. In which case, I guess I could get a speed boost? I don't... Well, I mean, not a speed boost, a Spadef boost if I did that. Or we can get a Fizdef boost off of this. I probably should get both boosts, right? Let's commit to Dynamaxing Jazzy. The only issue here is it's probably slower than both. It's slower than Ambipom. But it's probably slower than both. Which, taking a double hit's gonna hurt. I kind of hope they just attack Vikavolt. We'll Bug Buzz Ambipom to get rid of it. On the off chance Mousehold is sashed, it'll go down to Hail. Oh, you follow me, that's fine. So no damage out of Mousehold. That's gonna hurt bad. He only got 2 hits. Okay, okay, okay. Great turn for us, but where does it go from here? So I'm giving myself a physical defense boost here. Next turn we go for the special defense boost. Well, again, because this is a temporary Fizdef boost just because of the weather. Once it goes away, I lose it. But a Max Quake gives us a Perma Spadef boost for both guys. What are the last 2? Who's Dynamaxing? Okay. Please just have something pathetic and not an Arceus. Perfect. Dynamax Blissey about to go crazy, but I could care less. Indeed, he's going to hit hard. I think I attacked that. I don't even need a Max Quake. I don't need a Max Quake. We Hailstorm Indeedee to get rid of it, but never mind. We Hailstorm Blissey to get rid of it, and we Bug Buzz Indeedee because Vikavolt can't damage. And it is Dynamax Blissey. Holy crap. Expanding Force gonna hurt bad. That is a massive pink blob. See ya. No physical defense. That's fine. That doesn't KO either one. It does lower my special attack, so you... Now Bug Buzz is only doing 50%, but we take you out with a Max Hailstorm and that's it. Oh, it actually goes down to Hail. Which is funny that Max Hailstorm sets up Hail, because I think this game does have Snow, right? How Hail got changed to Snow where it doesn't do residual chip. So that's interesting how it's Hail on Max Hailstorm. We didn't lose anybody, did we? We lost Noivern, I think. I forgot to update it in real time. I was so locked in, I forgot to do that. And we have 3 badges. Shit on Whitney. That was a lucky rep. We needed something like that. Okay. Yeah, Whitney always be crying, man. Let's go, Pear. We're bringing you all the way to the championship, buddy. Something needs to render in. Now, you guys know I love going to the rest stop guy, but we have to go here to buy potions and Pokeballs. We could hit both. We could hit both, but if we do, we don't get level cap. We have to do a bush round 1. We could go bush round 2 if the first Pokemon sucks. But either way, the last one, we're going potions and balls. Lance is a great call. I'm going to say poison again. But who's a poison gym leader or Elite Four member besides Janine and Koga? There's so many more and I can't think of any, right? Nothing in Johto because of Janine's gym. Nothing in Hoenn. Roxy. Roxy from Unova. That's true. Agatha says she's a ghost specialist, but she uses 6 poison types. That's facts. Okay, which of these 3 bushes? You guys make the call. I'm going in. Type in the chat top, middle, or bottom to pick our bush. Yeah, Roxy's going to be my guess this round. Top, say no more. It was first comment. Let's do it. Let's see if Loki's right. It's a freaking Belly Bolt. Okay. Do we take Belly Bolt or do we take this out for level cap and catch the other Bushmon? Because we already have Vikavolt. I know. Belly Bolt kind of nice though. That's alright. I know there's a delay on it. Belly Bolt is kind of nice. But here's the thing. I really want to get level cap. So if we catch Belly Bolt, we KO the next Bushmon. Or we KO Belly Bolt to get 5 of these guys to level cap and then catch the other Bushmon. Belly Bolt can do some damage though, low key. I think we roll with this guy. I think we do. Belly Bolt's a little stinker. Jazzy's fine to face it in battle. We have 1 quick ball left, I believe. So we'll go ahead and rip it. Hope for the best. But I'm gonna buy more balls after this. We just gotta catch something here. Crap. And your Raw Dog of Thunder is crazy. Well, that's annoying. So how many more balls do we have? Can I use a repeat? I think we have to catch it within the run, maybe. I think Dust Balls work because I think this is like a... Not a dark encounter, whatever you want. It's like considered a forest. Can you stop? How do you Raw Dog 2 consecutive Thunders? Alright, let's try a Dust Ball real quick now that we got it chipped a little bit. Sucker Punch is interesting. Okay, I got a Dragon Claw again. Nice. Suck health back now. We actually might go down to another one of those stronger electric attacks. Let me switch out to Pear real quick. We're going to get potions. We're going to get balls after this. Dude, it's raw dogged 3 consecutive thunders. This thing is being ridiculous right now. I don't know if Bug Buzz takes it out, so we'll just go Energy Ball because it's a lot weaker. I'm glad I did not click Bug Buzz. Would have destroyed that thing. Damn. Okay, it's not fast, but will it stay in a fastball? Of course not. Oh, that's really bad. I can't catch this damn thing. We might have to take it out and go for the other mon, but the balls came at the end. I'm gonna go for a heavy ball, man. This thing is being very difficult right now. It's got a good moveset though. Soak, Sucker, Parabolic, and Thunder. I have to switch out. Actually, I think if it hits, as soon as it hits me with Soak, I either switch or I just KO it. It has not been 10 turns yet to activate the timer ball, but it's probably close, and maybe it has been. Let's try these. The little Canadian balls here. Shoutouts Canada. Your Pokeball worked. Okay. Get me out of here, man. So now we have a decision to make. Do we go here to hit level cap and take this Pokemon out? Or do we go Move Tutor? Move Tutor has a chance to pull Wahey guy too, which is interesting. So you guys pick. Either type Bush or type Tutor or Wahey. While I add Belly Bolt. Which I don't even have the Belly Bolt sprite. This time I'll since you guys have more time, whichever one gets the most votes between Bush or Wahey or Tutor, same thing. I did it with first person last time to pick a Bush, but we'll go with more votes once I finish this. Okay, Belly. Tutor, level cap matters. Jazzy, you're right, but you got outvoted. So we're going Tutor. Level cap does matter. You're not wrong. Okay, Wahey. Wahey is here. Who goes? And who stays? Interesting. Level cap's definitely more important, but we might come up on this. Although, we got a Calyrex last time, so we're probably getting a Weedle today, but... Let me see if he's got the both ability items. Buy that for the future. He does. We have so much damn money. Well... We need these for potions and balls, though, actually. Wahey Veluza. Okay. Keep in mind, the final fight in the rival, he's got three fire types. But we're doing it. Oh, wait. Veluza has an item. Hold on. Just to see incense, but... I mean, that Pokemon sucks anyway. But it would have been nice to have against the 3 fire types. That's fine. Yeah, we really need to juice up sets if we can. I could try to buy Earth Power for Celebi too. At the place that sells potions. Wahey guy is in his bag today. Nihilego and Calyrex Shadow Rider? Bro really wants me to win this. We got a Grim Neigh guy and a Beast Boost guy? Oh, hell no. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm not running Head Smash Nihilego. Stop. Wait a minute now. Acid Spray low-key filthy, right? Because Acid Spray cuts Spadef in half. And if we did that, if this is... We gotta train this to be faster than Calyrex Shadow Rider, which is probably not possible. But if this could outspeed Calyrex Shadow Rider, we Acid Spray to cut Spadef in half, Astral Barrage KOs everything that's not a normal type. I don't even care about resistances. As long as you're not immune to it, you drop at half Spadef with that boosted thing. How could we make Nihilego faster? We could Scarf it. Let's put it next to Calyrex so we can toggle back and forth on the speed stats. Oh man. Calyrex is way faster. But a Choice Scarf on a 2/2/2 will be faster than 316, so we're going to Scarf Nihilego. This is a disgusting combo. We might actually have to lead with this, to be honest. We don't have to Acid Spray, right? But we have the choice. Scarf Nihilego to Acid Spray, and we follow it up with Astral Barrage. That's disgusting. Okay, so we do have the 4 rare candies, but unfortunately, you know, this level cap is 97, so we might just have to go in there under-leveled for the first fight. And because of that, I might rock Nihilego Calyrex in the front. If it backfires, oh well. Well, we gotta go for the win, man. Yeah, it would be, right? Because it's 2/2/2 x 1.5, yeah. So it is faster than 316. Dude, that Wahey was crazy. Why is this sprite so big? What the heck? Shoutouts to Lily, Sun and Moon. Okay, lefty's on belly, right? That's kind of fire. I like where we're at. I like where we're at. Veluza's got to go. I've never seen Nihilego in this game, so I got to download that. What? Tried to type it in and I spelt it wrong, obviously. Oh, NIH. I put NIL. Damn. That was definitely a glow up. And this will obviously help with the rock type moves too against the fire guy at the end. Interesting. If we can carry this team into the final fight against Mr. Fire Guy, our rival, we'll cook them, but it'll be tough to go without losing any of these guys. You're right, Parabolic Charge will go crazy. Okay, we just need to finish off the movesets and we're in there, man. Tickle's crazy, by the way. So let's see what else we can get with this. Keep in mind, we gotta have Dynamax stuff, right? So we can do like Max Lightning to prevent everybody from going to sleep. We can set up Grassy Terrain with this. Power or Meteor Beam, but I'm gonna be Scarf. If this was singles, I would sweep him. I would sweep everybody with that. We could go Sludge Wave, right? Because if I don't really want to hit myself though with that. But if I don't feel like Acid Spraying, I want T-Bolt as an option to do Max Lightning, prevent everybody from going to sleep. And our last coverage option, we probably don't have one. I guess Psy Shock for the poison people. Okay. We're good. We already juiced up everybody else. They're still good to go. We don't have Earth Power on this, but because I think we have to go buy it. Oh, bro also gets Spray. Ooh. The set was kind of nice, though. I think we do Thunder for Acid Spray. Actually. Yeah. Okay. We're good to go. Hold items real quick. Check out the hold items. Scarf, Sash, Specs. Specs is kind of wild, but whatever. Cloak, lefties. Everybody's good. We need to heal up, which is an issue, but we're good. We need potions and balls right here. Our rival can also pull up here, but we have the escape rope, and actually, Wahey guy can show up too, but he's not here. Neither is the rival. Okay. $1,000 bottle of Moo Moo Milk. Let's go. Earth Power. Talk to me. $14,000 is crazy because it's a TM, but we'll take it. And we probably get everything else with quick balls and potions. Spend it all, man. You have quick balls, though. You do. Let me get 8 of those for 20k. Probably a handful of Ultra Balls, too, just in case. How about like a dozen Ultra Balls for 10k? And we get about 100k worth of potions here. Which might seem ridiculous, but it's gonna be needed. Trust me. You might think it's crazy, but it's gonna be needed, so How much are like 20 max potions? 50k? I'm in. We gotta use like 4 or 5 already. Probably get a couple hypers just in case. A little cheeky stack. In the event we don't need maxies. And we have a lot of full heal things. Right, because we have Malasadas. Oh, I need mints, by the way. Belly Bolt is relaxed. That's actually fine. And Nihilego could be calm. Mild's more offensive, but you'll get smoked by an EQ. Well, let's go bold Nihilego. Okay. So where's the medicine at? These things at the bottom of the bag, right? Full heals, Malasadas, and heal powders. They're all the same thing. So we got plenty of those. Oh, we have the Moo Moo Milk. Is anybody less than 100 off? Celebi's exactly 100. Okay. Hyper Potion actually gets this guy back to full. That's good. 7 left over. And then the other 2 need max potions. Okay. Because if we get forced to go on a route, we're going to need like 20 max potions to get off a route. That's just how it works. Alright, let's do this. Nihilego Calyrex. Let's see if we can just snowball this fight and completely overwhelm our opponent from the word go. Again, I'm going to say, oh yeah, PP for Sucker Punch, you're right. I should probably use... I wish I had regular elixirs. We got a bunch of these. Let's start ripping them. That was a good call. Let's look at everybody else. Again, I'm going to say it's poison types with, what did I say? Roxy. Roxy. Yeah, that's it. It was just Belly Bolt. And we got enough. Okay, everything else. Good call. Thank you. Let's see who it is, man. 3 battles away from completing the run. Can we do it? Oh, this is Ghost, finally. It is Acerola. Oh, right when we finally lead Shadow Rider, man. We pull Acerola. But if Shadow Rider is faster than everything she has, we will one-shot everything. Palossand Shed. Crap. Because Shed could have a sash. I don't really care though, right? What the hell does it matter? Unless Shed has Toxic. That'd be annoying, but... Like, the thing is, if we Acid Spray Palossand, right, it definitely gets boned. It would already probably drop to an Astral Barrage, but this would ensure it. And the thing about Shed, like, if it has a sash, do I really care? That's a funny lead combo. I'm expecting sash. A Toxic into Calyrex would be bad, but we go from there. Palossand's special defense is now cut in half. Smoked by Barrage. And if Shed doesn't have it, we get a +2. But either way, we get a +1. It is Sash. Okay. Even with the Toxic, we might still be able to steamroll. But now everyone, the whole team's at 97 now, which is good. Willow's bad. But it goes into Nihilego. Okay. Well, Willow doesn't... It breaks Calyrex's sash. I'm just worried about my sash getting broken. Same play. Hold on, now that they grew levels though, is it still... Scarf Nihilego is still faster? Yeah. You never know. It's worth checking, but it is. So same thing, spray into Marowak, and Barrage for the KO. I was gonna say, if Shed has Sneak to break my sash, that's annoying, but that's also kind of whatever. Damn, bruh! That's the issue with Calyrex Shadow Rider. So now if she has a Scarfer, we're boned, but we're also at +3, so... No Scarfer, she's cooked. Or no other Mons with Sneak, but she will have... She's gonna have an Aegislash come out next, watch. The sweep is gonna get cut short, but we KO 3 out of 6 with this combo. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. Not Joey, man. Balloon Joe. And Blaze? Oh my goodness. Oh, this is a tricky call here, guys. Could either of these Mons either be sashed or scarfed? Doesn't matter that she already had a scarf shed. You can have more than one of the same hold item, so... Oh, baby. Blaze using Sucker, that's also an option. I think one is sashed or one is scarfed anyway, regardless of the Sucker or not. So I'm choice scarfed into Spray. So we could go for Spray into Blaze and probably just go Belly Bolt, right? Because if Gold goes for like Make It Rain or Shadow Ball, Blaze also probably gonna do something like that. But how thick is Belly? Not very thick, but the thing is, if we switch Calyrex out, right, we're losing all the boosts, but our Sash is broken. We got to pick him on to Dynamax, which my opponent might Dynamax right now. But again, Calyrex doesn't care about it. It's at +3. It'll literally one-shot everything. Even through Dynamax, even with Assault Vest. It's just a question of, can she outspeed Cali? Which she probably can, but what if she can't? Do we just try to win the game right now? I like the call about Blaze's Sucker, but I feel like Blaze would D-Max over Gold. I think there's a 70% chance if I stay in with Calyrex, we lose it this turn. I do. But if we stay in and we somehow outspeed both, we win the game. So again, staying in with Nihilego, I could also switch out of this, but we're stuck into Acid Spray unless I want to D-Max it. Acid Spray also doesn't even really help anything, but... Make It Rain would actually get rid of Nihilego, so I probably should swap Nihilego out for Pear. Because I don't need the Acid Spray support anymore. We save Scarf Nihilego for a different attack. We swap Nihilego into Pear. Do we roll the dice with Calyrex, man? Yeah, okay. I didn't even see that, low-key. You're right. Make It Rain smokes Nihilego. We could D-Max Calyrex, but we still drop to a and then we can't hit both. I think I'm willing to lose Calyrex here. I think we can still win the game. We go to Max Caliber, we Dynamax it and Max Quake. That's how we win from that position. So I'd be willing to risk Calyrex. This Pokemon will win us the run right here, or it'll make it a lot harder if we lose it. But I'm willing to do it. God, Blaze's Sucker is so obvious though. Or, you know, or a Scarf Shadow Ball, whatever, man. I'm hoping she Dynamaxes Blaze, and we just take them both out. That's what I'm clicking. This is a bad idea, but I'm going for it. No sashes, I hope. Blaze is probably sashed. It didn't Sucker, though. Oh, we risked it for the biscuit and it paid off. Wait a minute. Who's in the back? She only got one more Mon. It's going to Dynamax. Oh, shit. Okay. But if it Dynamaxes, it doesn't get... No, it's bugged with priority. Oh, I want to keep this Calyrex now so bad. Do we swap it? I think we do. I think we Dynamax Max Flutterby this guy. Just on some psycho move right here. Oh, this is going to be crazy. That was a huge play. It was a bad idea, but it paid off. I think Calyrex is the one who gets targeted here, so I think I go Belly Bolt to take a hit. I think these two electric guys can do it against this thing. I do. Well, actually, Belly Bolt might get one shot here, which would be unfortunate, but... This thing is an absolute monster. A Rock Fall? Oh, crap. Oh my goodness, I wasted Dmax. And you didn't even attack into Calyrex's spot. Why? Oh, well now a Rockfall also KOs Jazzy, probably. No! You ignored the Calyrex? She's trolling, bro. Yeah, but I didn't want to risk losing it. This gets smoked by a Ghost attack. Jazzy gets smoked by a Rock attack. Nihilego can outspeed, but it can't take it out until Dmax is over. So we go Nihilego and we Acid Spray. If we lose it, we lose it. Calyrex wins the game at the end of the day. We have to make the play. Spray does no damage, but...
You killed me?
No, well, yeah, Ruthie, but I tried not to, but it happened. We're going to sack Nihilego here, unless you attack Belly Bolt randomly, but... Oh, we could just double spray. Or do we sucker for some little cheeky damage? Why not? That was a bad idea. Okay, who's going down here? Calyrex still gonna win the game, but... Please go into Belly Bolt. Please. No! That did 0 damage. We actually lived the next one, too. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. We're stuck into Acid Spray, but I think Parabolic Charge might take it out at -4, right? Wait a minute. Nihilego got a lot of Spadef, man. Unfortunately, we're stuck into Acid Spray, so we have to go for it again. But Parabolic Charge at -4, oh, it'll KO Nihilego. I can't go to Celebi or Calyrex because they would probably get Max Phantasm. I gotta stay in with Nihilego, unfortunately. And I have to Acid Spray because I'm choiced. So we Acid Spray it too, or we Sucker Punch it? I guess we Acid Spray to put it at -6. And then Nihilego wins with a -6 Acid Spray once it comes out of Dmax. If Nihilego lives the turn, but I don't know if it does. It lives that, but I didn't know about burn, so we still live. Does a -6 Acid Spray take it out, or do we go somewhere else? So was this Power Herb Meteor Beam? How did it have max Rockfall? We live burn. I think we swap Nihilego into Jazzy, and I think we Parabolic Charge it. The issue is if you max Rockfall, but there's no... sorry. Meteor Beam. There's no way you make that play. We go Jazzy, we Parabolic Charge for the win. It's at -6 special defense. This KOs it. Moongeist Beam, that's fine. I don't think there's no chance that it lives this at -6 Spadef. No way. Okay. Yeah, well, so the -1 death thing didn't matter because it was a special attack. So that's why... That Ghost move, Max Phantasm always lowers physical defense, but it was using a special attacking Ghost move, so the damage doesn't stack. That's why I stayed in. There was no way it was a physical move. Okay, we did it. Well, we have 2 battles to go. Did we only lose 1 Mon? Pair? Sorry, bro. Oh, this is getting so shiesty right here. Full rest stop's nice. We only lost Pair. Dude, we have like... Oh, look at this squad, bro. We have a fighting chance. We go double bush. This gotta be double bush. No electric bug? We'll get a bug, we'll get a bug. Watch me pull a Scizor right here. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. Because I've been drinking a lot of fluids. I gotta go drain the tank. We have 3 green bushes here. We got this one up on top, right? That's top bush. We got middle bush. And we have bottom bush, okay? We're gonna keep going and finish this run. But I'm gonna go drain the tank and give you guys plenty of time to get some guesses in. Not get guesses. Tell me where we're going. Whichever of the 3 bushes gets the most votes is where we will go to refill the lost Vikavolt. And I'll be back in about 30 seconds. And we're back. Okay. Which of the 3 bushes got the most votes? Okay, I see in 2 tops, a bottom, and a middle. Okay. We're going top bush then. Looks like that's the winner. I just want to make sure I didn't mess that up. Yeah. Let's do it. Top bush is good because it gives us a second bush in the next round. In case this Pokemon's terrible, but what do we got? Oh no. Let's think about something here. So, we don't need to worry about level cap because the level cap now for the last 2 fights is 100, but we're going to a full rest stop and those have the Chansey trainers, so we can still hit level cap. Keep in mind that the final fight against the rival, he had 3 fire types last time, so are we going sus? Oh, sus can Rage Powder. We could catch this, and if the other Bushmon is good, because we don't have to worry about level cap, right? Let's catch Amoonguss, but if the other Bushmon is better, Slash has a way to deal big damage to fire types. Full disclosure, that's probably where we're going. And then once we get to the, where the quick balls at? Once we get to the rest stop, we'll do nicknames. If anybody wants to be Amoonguss, Nihilego, I don't think we have a nickname on Bellybolt. We've been losing, you know, in this whole run we've lost like 30 Pokemon, so we've gone through all the nicknames, but obviously you guys can reclaim them. Whatever y'all want to do, man. Okay, we got the Amoonguss. What's in the next bush, though? Please be better. Is that a Relicanth? What is this? It's another shed? Oh, nah. Nah. No. We'll go with Amoonguss. Nah, I'm not interested in Shedinja. Chat. I'll put Amoonguss in here for now, but the last 2 times we have Wahey, we got a Shadow Rider, Calyrex, and a Nihilego. I don't know. I don't even have an Amoonguss Sprite. Wahey, Calyrex, you're out of your mind. Yes, am I trying to have fun? Yes, but I'm also trying to win, bro. I respect it, though. But ain't no way. Imagine we did, though, just for the vibes. I'd be down. Second chance for Shed? No. No bug types, bro. Ain't no way. That is fine. I didn't even think about that in the moment. That is a bug. Do we do the Wahey? Depends on what you guys want to do. Alright, what else do I need here, though? We'll do the Chansey Trainer after. Rip Amoonguss. That's what I'm saying, man. We need something that's not weak to fire. Wahey Gus? Alright. Let's do it. See ya, Gus the Bus. Give me something good, though, man. I don't think you'll ever see a streak of Wahey like we've had today. Even though Dialga's garbage. We've pulled 3 consecutive, essentially, legendaries, right? Nihilego's not, it's an Ultra Beast, but... Brother. We're gonna do a lot more runs of Emerald Rogue in the future. You will never see anything like this. What? Can we buy one of these cheeky items for Dialga? It's usually, it's this lady down here. What? Give me the one that turns it into the horse, man. Wait, Adamant Crystal, yes. I didn't think you had it at first. What? Okay. We've already had this thing multiple times trying to clear the base game playthrough because it's always like Dialga and Palkia that show up. We had horrible luck with those things, but again, it has no EVs, But neither did the thing we just Waheyed it for, the Amoonguss, so whatever. Bellybolt stronger? I mean, you're not wrong. It's better than Dialga, but let's go ahead and add the horse here over the Amoonguss sprite. Dialga O. Oh, man. Dude, if I lose with this squad, I might have to hang up the cleats and retire, you know? Jeez. Nah, Bellybolt's cool, man. Okay, nicknames for these final 2 fights. We only have 2 nicknames. Jazzy and Cerebi.net. Actually, can I fit that in there? Hold on, let me do that again. Can I fit the .net at the end? No, we can't. Damn, it's 1 character too long. Alright. Wow. We got the horse, man. Leading off with this, too, for like... There's a very versatile Dynamax thing we can do with this. We still never pulled the Fire Trainer, though. But I guess it doesn't matter, huh? Because Champion could be all over the place. That's our set of 12 badges we have so far. 2 more to win. Final fight takes place against Brandon. Who's the champ, though? Didn't we see, like, Koga last time as champion? It could be, like, it could be anybody. Man, what a glow up. Okay, let's go over items first. We have to keep the Adamant Crystal on, bro. Wait, we actually got an Adamant one, too? That's kind of funny, but obviously it's a special attacker. But it was just funny we got Adamant. Oh, we need Nature Mints. So bad. Now we can do stuff with Nihilego, too. We can go Beast Boost any way we want. We can go Speed or we can go Special Attack. Yeah, you gotta have them all at this point, right? Give me 3 Modest Mints. Give me a Timid. Actually, 2 Timids. I know, right? Rip, Scizor, and Pelipper every time. Okay, let's do the natures first. So we'll go Modest on Cali, although we go Timid on Calyrex and Nihilego. I kind of want to go Modest on Celebi at this point. We need more power. Because of Grim Neigh and the ridiculous special attack boost we get, we probably just go Timid Calyrex. Yeah, yeah. I still think we'd probably leave the Sash on Cali. Although it can get broken in a lot of different ways, but calling Agatha as champ? You know who I'm going to call as champ? I don't think we're going to get Fire. No, we can't get Agatha. We just got Ghost. She would be categorized as Ghost, not Poison. I'm going to say it's a ground type specialist. I'm going Bertha. Everybody loves to see old Bertha pull up every now and then. She kind of looks like Agatha. They're probably cousins. Jazzy would know that. But we just got Ghost. We just got Ghost, so no. Ooh, Kukui would be crazy. Did Kukui have a type specialty? I know he had a Rock Roof, but... I don't know if Kukui actually had a... What was his specialty? I'm going to say Bertha, ground types, which will take place in Sandstorm, which will break the Focus Sash on Calyrex. So, assuming that's the call, I'm not leading Calyrex. I'm going Dialga and I'm changing the weather if I have to. Or we go Dialga Jazzy. And we change weather or Dynamax like Steel Spike / Earth Power. Oh yeah, we bought Earth Power. I didn't even teach it to Celebi, did I? I get so excited to go in there and battle, man. I forget to do all this. Yeah, never even taught it to Cerebi. Valerie for fairies, that's a good call. We don't need Ancient Power. And I'm also probably going to put Aura Sphere on this. I feel like we're going to get one of 4 types, even though we still have 6 left on the board. So, okay, let's list all 6. Dragon, Fairy, Poison, Fire, Ground, and Psychic. Those are the remaining types, although I don't know if the champ necessarily fits that mold. I think we're going to see Dragon, Fairy, or Ground. I don't think we'll see Psychic, Fire, whatever the other one I said is. Poison. Yeah, Koga. I think we had Koga as the champion before. That was pretty funny. What a weird champ. Okay, all we gotta do is put on Flash Cannon and some other type of coverage. Which is where is this guy at? He's over here. Clara. That's a great poison pull from the DLC of Galar. Alright, we're gonna go Flamethrower to change weather. And we're gonna have a dragon move, obviously, and then steel and ground moves to boost both of our defenses. So how do I get Flash Cannon? Or do we just go Steel Beam? Why not? 50% recoil? Doesn't matter when I Dynamax, man. We ain't taking no recoil. Give me that. Give me all the power. I'll sack Dialga so fast if I have to get some boost. Okay, peep the sets. Flamethrower EP, Steel Beam, Roar of Time. Chef's Kiss. We're going in. We're leading with that, right? We can change weather, we can boost our defenses, and the last one lowers physical attack on the other side of the field. I don't know about Dragon Claw Glaive. Do we switch it up with something there? I don't know about that. I like this. I like this. I like this. I'm not a huge fan of Puff, though. I think I put Aura Sphere over Puff. Also, Expanding Force is ass. I'm trying to find Psychic, but Celebi tried to learn something new. And I didn't know Parabolic Charge hits my teammate, bro. How do you cook with Belly Bolt? I also like this set, too. I think we rock this. I don't know about Scarf. We'll change Bold, too, to either Timid or Modest. You know what? If we went Modest Scarf and don't focus on Acid Spray is like a backup option, but if we go Modest Scarf and just spam P-Gem, if it's fire types, Psyshock if it's the poison types, we could just steamroll with Nihilego. Barring we just dodge an Earthquake somehow. Okay. I don't know how to cook with Belly Bolt. What did this guy try to learn at level 100? Oh, Perish Song is crazy. That's nasty work. We're putting Leaf Storm on over Energy Ball, though. Try to nuke stuff with it. Perish Song is nasty work. I'm just gonna go Aura Sphere instead. I don't know about Jazzy having double dragon attacks. I think that's kind of weird. I don't know where to go there. All we gotta do is fix Belly Bolt and potentially a move on Jazz, and we're good to go. Like if I Dragon Dance, it would just be Jover. But the thing about Dragon Dancing is we could just go max Knuckles. I don't think that's the play. Okay, so Celebi still does not have Psychic. So we probably spend the money on that. I don't know. Eagleam is also an option to hit both. Holy crap, there's so many moves to scroll through at this point. Psychic for $16,000 is crazy. Sold. I'll still leave Psyshock on Nihilego. It's kind of whatever. Guess we see a Muck, I guess. So what's the fourth move for backs then? Let me see what we can get with Tutor Guy before we try to buy more TMs. I don't think we roll Glaive and Claw. I think we full send it with Glaive, man. Press would give us max Knuckles. Double Edge could be max strikes on something weird. We could roll Protect on Jazzy to save it and boost it while it's behind the Protect. Thunderfang is interesting. Max Lightnings? I'm protecting my Jazzy, man. We're teaching it. We're at Dragon Claw. Okay. So the last thing is Belly Bolt. I don't understand what we're supposed to do with this guy. And I really don't care. You know. Maybe we just give it T-Bolt. I mean, Parabolic Charge is lit, obviously. It's a good move, but like hitting your own teammates when I don't have a ground type is kind of annoying. But I mean, it's obviously the better move, but I can also protect Jazzy alongside it, but... You know what? We'll keep Parabolic Charge. I just won't really click it unless, I don't know. Hidden Power what? Hidden Power Electric is funny. We'll keep Parabolic Charge. Let's go. Let's go. I think it's time. Crystal, Dice, Sash, Cloak, Lefties, Scarf. We could Spec Celebi. We could Life Orb Celebi. We Life Orb Celebi. Oh no, that's a Sash, my bad. Wrong button. We Life Orb it, we do a couple Nature Mints, and we're in. We're in. Nihilego's gonna be Timid with a Scarf. We'll try to Steamroll. No, because Timid would probably mean my speed's higher than special attack, right? We'll use the Timid, we'll change it to Modest if that's the case, but also a little speed boost on Nihilego wouldn't be bad. I don't know. I'd rather have the boost in power, but it's time, it's time. Oh no, special attack's still higher. Alright, bet. That's fine. So Timid Scarf, was there one more guy that needed Modest? No. Belly's kind of whatever, relaxed, bold, cares. We'll go relaxed so we get max power, suckers. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time. Well, it's not time for the final fight, but second to last fight. Who is the champion? I'm going Bertha. And I hope I'm right, because Baxcalibur will go crazy with Icicle Spear. Let's dance, man. Let's dance. Olympia. We did pull Psychic type, so Psy-Terrain is no... Okay. It's annoying, but we can override it. That's a cool champion. Olympia's got swag. It's a very cool gym leader, man. A lot of people forget about her. Okay. Let's dance, Olympia. Espeon bro. G bro. Huh. Shell sidearm is annoying. I still think Dialga probably Dynamaxes and just smokes bro. Like, actually. I don't know about leaving Jazzy in here to take a big psychic hit from Espeon, though. Calyrex about to go crazy. If I can get it out here in a correct situation. We could also protect Jazzy. We can give it a special defense boost with Max Quake while we smoke the Slowbro. And just protect... I mean, obviously we would one-shot Espeon with Icicle Spear, right? Obviously. But I would take a massive hit in the terrain because of that. Olympia's from Gen 6. X and Y. One of the most underrated gym leaders. Do we protect Jazzy or do we just go on the offensive and take the double KO? I'm just going to protect and get the Spadef boost. He did get the Shell sidearm. Quick Claw. Oh, it has a straight up Quick Claw. Never mind. Unless that's how the game codes it, maybe. Tried to Sludge Bomb Jazzy. Okay, CM's bad, but it's just kind of offset by, I don't know if that's an actual quick claw, if that was the ability that goes off, but the game has coded it as saying it's a quick claw. Damn it, we could have one-shot Espeon. Okay. She Calm Mind's there is crazy. I don't know if this is like a BP Espeon or what. If they double into backs, we lose it, right? Mewtwo with a like an Aura Sphere, and Espeon with a Psychic. But maybe because Jazzy been here since day one in this run here, maybe it's faster than Espeon. I doubt it, but maybe. I guess we would Wormwind Mewtwo, right? It's our strongest attack. But I'd rather actually. I think Steel Spikes. They're probably both max power. I'm gonna Steel Spike Mewtwo and Spear Espeon. You do Dynamax it. Okay, that's better. Because then now it's just a max Knuckle. That actually KOs Jazzy. Shit. We live actually quite easily. Espeon CMs again. I think Spear would one-shot Espeon. Absolutely does. Oh, that Mewtwo's... I need to change terrain, bro, but I can't with the Dynamax Dialga. This doesn't KO Mewtwo because double HP. It gives Dialga a boost on both sides, which is good. I mean, same for Jazzy, but I gotta switch it out. I can't leave it in. Huh. Olympia! Relax! Holy moly. I feel like Mewtwo might max guard. It probably goes on the offensive to take out Jazzy. But I'm probably switching Jazzy. So do we just bone Hoopa with a max Quake? That's true. I actually have more legendaries than her. That's true. I think we max Quake Hoopa for another Spadef boost. Try to make Dialga unkillable here, because that Mewtwo might max guard. Question is, are we just letting Bellybolt go to a max Mindstorm? Right, we have Scarf Nihilego to kind of deal with Mewtwo. Oh, Mewtwo's got to go now. What am I saying? We Quake Mewtwo. It doesn't KO it, right? Quake doesn't KO Mewtwo, but it gives me a Spadef boost. Bellybolt gets sent to the moon on this max Mindstorm. Don't max guard Mewtwo though, that'd be bad. Okay, that's good, that's good, that's good. Alright, we get another... Mewtwo hangs on to max Quake because it's not stab like Steel Spike was that did over half. Okay. See ya, Bellybolt. Sorry, bro. Oh, Life Orb. Actually might take it out. See ya, Bellybolt. Okay. Dialga's +2 Spadef, +1 Fizdef. I really need to change terrain, but now I can't. Side terrain's up for the entire... She's just got Life Orb everything over here. Is it Calyrex time or we go Scarf Nihilego? I think we save Cali because of this the Scarf until we have to pull it out. Okay. Cress is annoying, but it doesn't really do anything, you know? Actually, you know what? We can nuke Cress with, because I got Acid Spray. Like, I don't want to lock myself into it. Also, Nihilego's got a lot of Spadef, right? So it can still take these hits, but they're going to hit really hard. We got to go after Hoopa here. We got to. Now here's the thing, right? Nihilego's faster because of the Choice Scarf, even if it wasn't. Still faster than Dialga. So we could lock ourselves into Acid Spray. Dialga follows it up with another hit and just takes everything out. Like, I don't really want a Roar of Time or Steel Beam, right? Because they both have major drawbacks. And what's my special attack? 360? Like, I think an Earth Power or a Flamethrower KOs Hoopa after, you know, at -2, like, easily. So I think we do this. Cresselia is annoying, but it does not do much damage. How much does Nihilego take from this, though? I did not think Dialga would be faster than Hoopa, although actually... What? Oh, we lose Nihilego then. I should have went Steel Beam. Oh. That was a mistake. That was a very bad play. Very bad. Very bad. No, Trick Room's really bad. Because if we send out Calyrex... they both get to hit it. Calyrex just gets boned by physical attacks, though, so I don't know if I'm going to send it out, but let's... Oh, it doesn't have great defenses at all. Ooh. We could send out Jazzy for a Protect. Take out Hoopa. Mewtwo was the Dynamax spawn, right? So there's no more Dynamax. There's one more Pokemon in the back. If we send out Jazzy, click Protect, use Dialga to take out Hoopa, chances are they're probably going to double into Jazz, right, to try to get rid of it, because it's in range. So then from there, we see what the last mon is. We could go to Celebi. I'm basically not going to pull in Calyrex until it's a free switch, which here's our free switch. If Trick Room didn't go up, Calyrex is going to hit the field right here. But we need to get rid of the Hoopa. Dialga can't do much to Cress. I don't know how we're going to get rid of Cress, but realistically, Calyrex is going to smoke Cress. If we make it a... If Cress is the last mon, that's the plan. Then we pull out Calyrex and destroy it. But we probably have to sack Celebi to get there. But if I send out Celebi now, it's got to take a ghost attack from Hoopa. So we're going Jazzy, we're clicking Protect. We get rid of Hoopa. Depending on what the last mon is, let's just hope it's a Soul Rock or something, right? And, but we're probably going Celebi. Bax is going to swap to Celebi next turn. I'm trying to bait the attacks in this direction. I'm trying to see if they double up into it. There's one. And there's two. Got her. Okay. That play was so... I thought it was going to work out better. So we Steel Beam Scream Tail to one-shot it. We send in Celebi because they're both... It's going to be like a Play Rough plus a Cresselia Psychic into Celebi. I live that easily. I don't see how we keep Celebi in this fight, though. We're still going to win because Grim Neigh guy is going to smoke Cress 1v1. But I probably have to sack Celebi to get to that position. You just reset your own Trick Room? Okay. In that case, we go Roar of Time, and we go Leaf Storm. I don't think this double up KOs it, but this thing might click Trick Room again. Like, it's actually kind of trolling right now. Yeah, Olympia's tweaking. She predicted me to Trick Room, so she wanted to Trick Room again to keep it active. Because of that, we kept Celebi. I was willing to sack Celebi to get to where I had to win that fight. Okay. Man, I can't believe we threw Nihilego. Okay. We know who the last guy is. It's us. And we'll go over the team in a second, but I really hope Bro still doesn't have the Imposter Ditto, because that's very annoying. But we'll see. We'll see. Oh, we can't even, well, we can go double bush. We just got to take the gold bush, and then we don't get rest stop either, but we don't need rest stop. We get a full squad and we go, man. Get a full squad and go. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with the koala bear, but I'm here for it, man. Sure. I'll take it. We also don't get the level cap this way, but whatever. These are just sacks. We're going to have to do all the heavy lifting with the guys that we got here. Basically, Calyrex is going to have to steamroll the fight. You definitely tank Flamethrower, right? Now we're going to have to do the Ultra Ball thing. Okay. Get a little speed boost. I bought Ultra Balls, right? Oh, okay, they're up top. I was like, I could have sworn I bought Ultra Balls, man. What are you talking about here? That's true, pair. We send Kamala out there as a distraction, while Shadow Rider guy just goes crazy with Astral Barrage. To be honest, we might lead Dialga plus Astral Barrage and just try to go crazy. Alright, what do we got here, man? Oh, we can't actually hit level cap. Okay, Jumpluff's about to become a champion, man. Against all the fire types this guy has. We'll see about that, but... That's right, these have infinite encounters. We might KO with any attack, so... I'm gonna spam all 6 quick balls, and we just quick ball. If it breaks out, we run. And we keep doing it till we get a fluff. It goes for Memento anyway. I might have to use that. I might have to use a little cheeky Memento here. Because what am I gonna do again, with this thing anyway? Interesting that it comes with that. We'll be able to move the moveset a little bit. Okay. We just gotta hope one of these quick balls connect. We got balls. We got balls. Okay. Interesting couple of guys that we're adding to the squad here for this final fight, but they may be able to take a hit. They at least give us free switches. Because we switch and sack and get somebody in for free. That's kind of the point here. We'll take out this one with a Roar of Time. Just gonna send this thing to another dimension. Oh wait, I have Flamethrower. Never mind. Okay. You know where you live, bruh. Whatever. Look, we got all these big crazy legendaries up top, and we're gonna put a little Kamala and a Jumpluff on the bottom. How fitting. I think I already have Jumpluff. Let's check. Here's Kamala in the bottom left. Yeah, we gotta talk about Bro's team real quick. I do a fluff. We gotta figure out how we get through this fight, man. This is it. It all comes down to this. No rest stop. Once we walk through there, it's an all-out war, a mirror match. I guess these guys kind of fit the blue-green team we got going on here, so we'll take them. I know, right? This Dialga is washed. I should have spent all my money on like calciums and stuff. If I have them, I'll use them now, but I don't think I have anything. We never end up needing the max potions, but you never know. If I was forced to go to a route, we would have needed them all. But I don't potion in battle, so the rest of these are garbage. Kamala only has Comatose, right? I've never even used this thing before. Yeah, it only gets Comatose. Jumpluff, oddly enough, does get Chlorophyll. So, we might as well, right? Assuming Sun might go up somehow. Because Bro's got 3 fire types. You know what we need back on Celebi? We need Ancient Power. Because he had a Moltres. Can Dialga get a rock move from here? Power Gem. Okay. Let's talk about Bro's team. At least what he had last time. He's gonna drop 1 or 2 of these Pokemon in favor of a legendary. But it was the 3 fire types with Flareon, Armarouge, and Moltres. And the other half of the team was a Ludicolo, a Ditto, and an Aggron. So, I mean, what I'm looking at here, Dialga's a great lead in this situation. I think we go with it. I do. I think we get rid of Flamethrower for Power Gem, though. Now, to hopefully steamroll this battle, I'm probably going to Dynamax Dialga and try to get defense boosts on my side of the field, depending on the situation. So, who goes alongside Dialga? Probably just running back with Jazz, man. Honestly. We'll see how far we can get with Icicle Spear. But again, I'm telling you right now, this kid is going to drop two of those 6 Pokemon that I just named will be dropped in favor of legendaries. So, who are they going to be? Who knows? We'll probably keep this guy in the back and try to control weather to not let Sandstorm go up to break my sash. Realistically, too, if we lead off with this, we could just snowball the entire fight. Right? We go Dialga to chip the bulkier of the 2 Pokemon or break a sash, giving me a defense boost. But actually, Calyrex is faster, so that wouldn't really work. Calyrex could also Dynamax, too. Leading with the 2 legendaries gives us more flexibility. But getting defense boost on Jazzy would really help that thing live any hit, so... I think I'm leading with these 2. Okay. These guys are whatever. Does it have Chlorophyll? No, it has Leaf Guard, so let's swap to Chlorophyll here. Why not? It's better than Leaf Guard. Okay. Yeah, that's right. Jump Bluff 2 OP, man. We're gonna find a way to cook with it. Now, we already have Sash. We'll put a little amulet on our Kamala here. And we'll do Cloak on the other guy. So why not? Wait, does Fluff learn Light Screen? I think it does. Because we have the clay. Cotton Spore just to cut my opponent's speed in half. Yeah, we need some stinky attacks here. I might even roll no attacks. Right, Chlorophyll Sleep Powder. I think it learns Light Screen, but not naturally. Our only damaging attack is U-turn. Cotton Spore, Sleep Powder. Splash. I don't even want to keep Memento. I think we just roll Stun Spore as well. I think that's the play. Okay, Wood Hammer, sure. Sucker Punch, yeah. We don't need Rapid Spin or U-turn. I don't care if hazards go up. That's a decent set. Yeah, that's the best we can do with that thing. We'll rip a couple Nature Mints, and it's on like Donkey Kong, man. Let's get it. I can never find the Nature Mints. No, they're in the first pocket. Jump off is lax. That's so bad. What was our one attack U-turn? So I guess I'll just go naive. It's kind of whatever. Yeah, Yawn is useful. It might force a switch, but I guess it's probably more useful than Body Slam, huh? Because we could Yawn if it somehow gets alongside Jazzy. We could protect. We'll let something go to sleep. I guess in that case, there's really no point to drop the hammer. I'd rather just keep Body Slam. Okay, here we go. It's time. It's time. I like the set here, right? I like the set. We control weather with the Power Gem. We get special defense boosts. We got a couple options here for the fire types. Power Gem's really for Moltres. Earth Power would be for the other guys. Also, we get defense boosts here, which is nice. It's tempting to lead Astral Barrage just because it hits both to break sashes, but it's fine. I think we're good. We can keep Aura Sphere on this because, you know, who knows what legendaries are going to pull up. But going back to Ancient Power was tempting. Okay. Here we go, here we go. Yeah, Pressure Mons, that's a thing. We don't even need to PP max. We don't need the rare candies. Well, it don't do anything when we're at level 100. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to finish off the Dynamax run one way or another. Let's get in there. What's up, Brandon? What you doing up here, boss? Dude, it's been a while. Want to have a battle to see who's been raising Pokemon better? Let's do it, man. But we already know. Yeah, we already know it's me. Come on. Right here, right now, baby. For all the marbles. What you gonna lead off with, man? I feel like if it is that Armarouge, it's gonna be Sash. Aggron Flareon, that's not bad for us, actually. Well, the steel moves threatening Jazzy are not good, but we probably get a Spadef boost and try to smoke Aggron, but the issue is bro has Sturdy, so I have to double into it. Do we commit D-Max turn 1 and just try to get out of control boosts? I think so. I think we just try to clean up with Astral Barrage in the back, man. Yeah, we actually Waheyed the entire team and got legendaries every time. That was crazy. Alright, we're going to Quake Aggron. The question is, do we double into it? Yeah, because, you know, Flareon's Flare Blitz is going to hurt, but it's going to hurt a lot. But I don't want Jazzy taking an Iron Head here, or whatever kind of, my Metal Burst too. This is a tough matchup, but because obviously we could smoke either Pokemon with the max Earth power. I guess you know what? We Max Quake Flareon and we just protect turn 1. That's the better play. Then depending on what comes out next, we could even max Steel Spike into Aggron to break Sturdy, and then take it out with high horsepower. That's an option too. Yeah, protect a Scout. Because Dialga would get smoked by a Flare Blitz. Like, I just want to bone Flareon with this. Dialga would take a lot from the Flare Blitz. That's why we do that, though. But the thing is, like, protecting Jazzy so I don't get hit with this, you know, steel attack. Probably an Iron Head. Head Smash. Oh, we would have got boned by a Head Smash. Okay. Here comes Trace. It might Dynamax again, but probably not. But I'm a Rockfall this fool. Man, this Aggron's a problem, bro. I don't want to waste this like defense boost, but maybe we just go we go somebody to sack it. Maybe Head Smash will miss. I'm pretty sure that one-shots Jazz though, so I don't know, man. Because realistically, what could happen with this turn here is we Rockfall to get rid of Trace, right? We swap to Kamala to sack it, or Fluff, but I'd rather sack Kamala. Then we go into Astral Barrage guy. We attack Aggron with the Dynamax Mon. We also Astral Barrage to take it out. And then we're going to hit whatever's on the other side that comes in after Moltres. So I kind of like that play. And I really can't let Jazz take a Head Smash. It's just a bad situation for it. But I hate to have to waste the defense boost here, but it's got to be, man. We're gonna need this thing. We can't let it go down yet. Not yet. That's crazy. You just tried to Will-O-Wisp a Baxcalibur who literally has Thermal Exchange. This kid doesn't know how to play Pokemon, man. Get him out of here. You can't burn Baxcalibur. That's his ability. Okay. Is it going to Head Smash again? It does. Probably bones Kamala here. That's alright. Okay. Now we could take it out with Astral Barrage. We could also just take it out with high horsepower. I'm saving Astral Barrage. I did just set up Sam, by the way, to break my own Sash, so not an ideal play, but it is what it is. Oh, you gotta be freaking kidding me, man. Okay, it turned into Bax. Still have this damn Ditto. Well, we just Steel Spike it then, and we go for horsepower. Oh, you Endured is crazy, but that's kind of whatever. You Glaive into Bax, you piece of shit. Ditto won the speed tie. There's nothing I can do. It could be Scarf. It could have been Scarf this time. It wasn't last time and we won the speed tie, but... You've got to be kidding me, man. That's okay. Even though you went down in this battle, you still will be a champion. I'm sending it out now, man. Let's go. I'm going to break my own stash with the Sandstorm, but it's whatever. Also, setting up Sandstorm to give Aggron the Spadef boost was not the best decision. It's got a freaking Ray. That's why we needed... That's exactly why we needed Baxcalibur, man. That freaking Ditto got me. This is a tough call, though. Because Barrage might not get Aggron. It might not. And if it doesn't, we're actually kind of cooked. You know, Ray's going to one-shot Calyrex too, so... Dialga's got defense boost, one of each side. Right, the other turn was spent going for Rockfall, so... We probably Earth Power plus Barrage. Oh, okay, here's what we do, But the thing is, if I Earth Power Aggron and Barrage does get it, then Earth Power fails into Ray. It's kind of whatever. Like, yes, Roar of Time would bone Ray, but Ray's gonna Dynamax here, I think. Swap Cali for Fluff. That's not a bad call, actually. That's not a bad call. Ray, keep in mind, Ray gets access to V-Create via special events. So this could be a V-Create Rayquaza and a max Flare into Dialga. If we live it, and that would also reset the Weather to Sun, which I would take that. Switching into Fluff is actually a kind of a great call. Yeah, Ditto had one job and he did it. What's up, Sprouts? Oh, man. So we could take out Aggron with Earth Power. Obviously, we saw Endure, so he might do it again, but whatever. Using Roar of Time onto Ray is kind of tempting, but if it Dynamaxes, it'll live it. I like the call. How did Jazz get blown up by that Ditto, man? Let's save Calyrex, because we come back in and we double attack Ray next turn. It probably gets an Airstream boost and destroys Jumpluff. There it is. But it's fine because with Sash intact, Max Guard, that's crazy. That's huge for us, actually. Aggron endures, but it fails because he used it last turn, so Aggron's gone. Maybe the Sandstorm will wear off, but either way, like, having Focus Sash just ensures that we take a hit and get off a Barrage, right? Even if we get brought down to 1 HP, we die to Sand, it's whatever. But as long as we get a Barrage off in conjunction with another hit into Ray, we probably get it. And the last Pokemon is Latias. Oh, man. Okay, this is it. These are the last two. Which Latias gets smoked by Barrage, right? They both would, so maybe we Roar of Time into Ray? Or at this point, do we just like Power Gem into Ray? Because we have to attack Ray right now with Dialga. Dialga's going to live hits, even if it gets doubled into, so Roar of Time is crazy, but I have to recharge, so therefore I don't get a second hit off. But Roar of Time would ensure Astral Barrage wins the game, so we do that. And we Cotton Spore the other side of the field. Draco, that's going to do a lot, especially if your Life Orb respects. It's probably Life Orb. I still think Ray lives a hit. Latias can't switch out to reset that, so it's cooked for the rest of the fight. We get the Cotton Spore off before Ray, so now Dialga's going to outspeed Ray. We don't one-shot with Roar of Time because it has double HP, but we win the game with Astral Barrage now. It was going to one-shot. It's a focus set. Wow. Okay. GG's. Yeah, Sleep Powder was tempting, but I didn't want to miss. That's why I went for Cotton Spore, was because I knew he was going to Airstream. Okay. That's GG's, man. Fluff goes down. Don't matter. We send in Cali, and we live the hit. We also, well, whatever. We win the game with Astral Barrage. It takes out both from this range, so Dialga has to recharge, but it gets to watch the winning blow here. So Latios may survive, but it can't take out. It's at -2 special attack. It can't take out both a Celebi and a Calyrex. So that's it, and we barrage for the win. See ya, Brandon. Max Strike in the Dialga is crazy. So that was the E speed. Probably how you get Max Strike. That was funny. A smart play because now it lets Latios outspeed Astral Barrage. It actually doesn't. GG's, man. He did live. That's impressive, but okay, that's not the final turn. But we did it. We did it, man. What a run. Jazzy, I'm sorry. The backs went down again, but still a champion. We still won. We still won with bags. That actually was the last turn. It goes down to Life Orb. That's right. GG's, kid. Man, this game is so fun. It's so hard, though. Once you start losing Pokemon and everything starts to crumble and fall apart, you gotta start putting on the duct tape, man. It's really hard to keep it going. But we did it. Shoutouts to the Wahey guy giving us Calyrex. That actually won us the run. Oh my goodness, we did it. That took 3 hours, too. That's crazy, man. We could have done that in an hour and a half if we didn't keep losing Pokemon left and right. Man, you're right, Shadow. Another run in the books. Count it. Crazy, man. Crazy. I know, right? Calyrex did it, man. Okay. Dialga Mastery. Wonderful. I want to know if we can go catch that Shadow Rider. Victory lap, nah, but we will watch the credits. This is my favorite part right here. This team was really powerful and we still almost got cooked. So he still had the Flareon, but he ended up dropping Armarouge and Ludicolo for Rayquaza and Latios. That's how it always happens, man. They drop like 2 out of the 6 for legendaries. Lycanroc, Hisui, and Brave, damn. It goes way back. Here's the Dreepy. Rip Scizor and Rip Pelipper, man. Man, we really had everything stacked against us in the second half of that run. Like, everything went wrong. Really. We got lucky. After everything went wrong, we got lucky finding really powerful Pokemon like Flutter. Shoutouts to Patrick, Flutter main. Raging Bolt was here for 10 seconds and yeah, I didn't even get a hit off. LeJean James. Celebi is kind of hard to cook with in doubles. We never really got to utilize it that much. It was always there if we needed it type thing, but it was never really like the best way to do damage, so I really didn't end up using Celebi that much. Flamigo could have been really good. Swampert crit that Flamigo and ruined everything. Nihilego was crazy. I threw it making a bad play, but Dialga's cool, but I'm not a huge fan of Dialga. Calyrex did it, man. Getting Calyrex Shadow Rider off the Wahey was crazy. And then to still get 2 more after that with Nihilego and Dialga. Man. Okay. That's 3 out of 4 battle gimmick runs completed, right? What, you know, we're going to go ahead and hit an outro here momentarily, but what this sets up for is the 4th and final battle gimmick we have not done yet, which is Terastallization. So we'll be able to have a lot of fun with that, even though I'm not a huge fan of Terra. It's, let's go ahead and collect all rewards here. We can still cook with that, absolutely. And we'll have to decide if we want to do it in singles or doubles, but let me go see what other quests we can collect here. The Rocket Outfit, kind of fire. Since we won with Dialga, we can now buy those items. We got another 4,000 in quests. Okay. How much money do we got to spend in the hub world now? 40k is not bad. There's still more upgrades to get over in the park with the clown. We still need to get the ability to fly. Which doesn't really help that much in this game, but go ahead and reset this back to the Friggy. I really wanted it back to save Baxcalibur. Obviously, we needed it for the Ray, but That was tough, man. We were kind of forced to switch in that situation, and it really derailed everything. But I think Master Balls are 50. We do get a free ball from the ball guy though, but I might spend a little bit of money to upgrade the bag. Well, let me do this and see what we get from ball guy. Free dust ball to take into the next run. Oh yeah, I gotta reset the badge tracker too. Okay, so when we come back next time for this, again, I could sit here and stream this game all day, every day, and never get tired of it. I could be a full-time rogue streamer and have the time of my life, man. But we gonna keep doing other stuff for the channel, diversify the portfolio a little bit. But we'll be back for a bunch more runs. But the next run that we will try to do now, of course, is going to be the terrestrialization run. I'm not going to update it in the corner now, but that's what it'll say next time we come back for this. And I think we're now 4 for 9 after starting 0 for 4, which is kind of crazy. Now again, once we clear the Dynamax, not the Dynamax, we just did that. Once we clear the Terra run, we're then going to start doing like unique challenge runs. We'll have to figure out what to do with those. You know, like Ironmon challenges. There's so many different unique things we can do, but I think we're now 5 for 9 or 4 for 9. That's crazy. We started this 0 for 4. We lost all 4 of the first runs we did. We finally beat the base game on the 5th attempt. So we basically gone 4 for 5 after starting 0 for 4. And yeah, I guess actually, no, current win streak 4? That's not right. I think we won 2 in a row and then lost 1 and then won 2 in a row again. But anyway, yeah, we'll try a hard run eventually. But I think for like series consistency, I think we do Terra just on normal mode. But we'll definitely get a. If we win the next run to start this save file 5 for 10 and we have a 50% win rate, we're absolutely bumping it to hard. But hard gets ridiculous. We're gonna have to go in there with like a fully like EV trained Frigibax type thing. We're gonna have to spend a lot of cash here in the hub world, but there's still a lot of stuff you can do here. You can get nature mints, you can juice up all their IVs to make them all 31. Of course, you can buy the move tutor moves and TMs and stuff like that. So you're gonna need stuff like that to get through the hard runs. We'll try to do like a legendary only run. Like there's so many different things we can do for this. So, but before that, we got to clear a terrestrialization run. That way we knock all 4 battle gimmicks off the books, and then we'll go from there. So that was fun, man. That was fun. A lot of bad plays by my part, but we got bailed out by that Astral Barrage guy. But it's classic, man. Great time. We'll do a shiny only run. We got a lot of stuff, so we're going to keep going with the stream and do Donkey Kong 64 next, but for the sake of the YouTube recording and the playlist over on YouTube, this will conclude part 23 in the Emerald Rogue 2.0 playlist. And there it is, man. Another run, another dub. 4 for 9 to start the career. That's not too shabby. We're bringing it back a little bit, so alright. With all that being said, to anybody that is finding this video in the future over on YouTube, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the action today. And I also hope that you have a good rest of your day, wherever you go after watching this video. Alright? Take care, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.